ẹ̀yin èèyàn wa káàkiri gbogbo ibi tí ẹ ti ń wò wá ọ̀rọ̀ justice for Mohbad à ń débi à ń lọ bọ̀ díẹ̀díẹ̀ à ń débi tá à ń lọ bọ̀ Madam Jesse Bukky ti jáde láti wá yànnàná ohun tí ilé ẹjọ́ sọ lórí ọ̀rọ̀ DNA ilé ẹjọ́ ti bọwọ́ lù ú ìdáhùn bàbá Mohbad wípé kí wọ́n ó ṣe àyẹ̀wò DNA lára ọmọ tí Wùmí sọ wípé ọmọ Mohbad ni pé kí wọ́n ó ṣe DNA wọ́n ilé ẹjọ́ ti grant ẹ̀ ṣùgbọ́n ó láwọn nǹkan kan tó so mọ́ ó níye èèyàn tí wọ́n sọ wípé yóò wà ńbẹ̀ tó jẹ́ àwọn èèyàn ti bàbá Mohbad ó níye lọ́ọ̀yà bàbá Mohbad tí wọ́n ní yóò wà ńbẹ̀ bákan náà àwọn condition kan tí wọ́n wà ńbẹ̀ wípé ibi tí wọ́n bá ti ṣe ibo ní ilé ẹjọ́ sọ pé kí wọ́n ti ṣe ẹ̀yin èèyàn ẹ súnmọ́ bí gbogbo ẹ̀ ní Madam Jesse Bukky ni wọ́n yànnàná lẹ́yọ kọ̀ọ̀kan ṣẹ́rí bí ọ̀rọ̀ dé dúró yìí ẹ̀yin èèyàn àwọn tí ó ṣẹ̀wọ̀n ó kò síbi tá a lè kò sọ́gbọ́n tán lè rí dá sí i torí àwọn èèyàn kan wà tó jẹ́ pé lórí ọ̀rọ̀ Mohbad wọ́n mọ a lot ṣùgbọ́n bóyá wọ́n ń yíwùn padà ní o I don't just know ṣùgbọ́n àkókò ti dé à ń súnmọ́ ní Madam Jesse Bukky máa ń pèdè kan wípé nǹkan tó máa pẹ́ ní o tẹ́ẹ̀ náà bá dẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ tẹ́ bá wo kéèsì láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ tẹ́ wo bó ṣe ń lọ ẹ mọ̀ pé kì í ṣe nǹkan tí ó yà kíákíá ṣùgbọ́n bó ṣe léwu kó pẹ́ tó ẹ̀rí ń tọ́lọ́run ó ṣe ọlọ́run ó fojú àṣebí hàn kódà kí Wùmí máa múra báyìí ni torí a gbọ́ pé wọ́n ní wọ́n ń dunnú bàbá sì ló yarí dandan wípé àìṣe DNA kò sọ̀rọ̀ pé dandan òun fẹ́ DNA bọ́ ilé ẹjọ́ ti sọ̀rọ̀ lórí yẹn mi ò lẹ́jọ́ púpọ̀ tí mo fẹ́ rò ẹ̀yin èèyàn fọ́nrán yìí ṣe bí ẹni gùn díẹ̀ ẹ farabalẹ̀ torí Madam Jesse Bukky gbìyànjú wọ́n farabalẹ̀ ṣe àwọn analysis kan síbẹ̀ àti gbogbo ohun tí ilé ẹjọ́ sọ àti ibi tọ́rọ̀ kọ̀ àtàwọn tí ó lọ ṣẹ̀wọ̀n dé level kan Madam yẹn pariwo spending ọ̀rọ̀ tó ti dórí spending padà kódà ọ̀rọ̀ tó ń dórí prime boy náà bó ló ṣe jẹ́ tọ́rọ̀ tó ti ń kàn wọ́n padà ẹ̀yin èèyàn ẹ̀sùn mọ́ bí ẹ̀wà gbọ́ tuntun now bẹ́ẹ̀ bá tó gbàgbé lọ́sẹ̀ tó kọjá yìí la gbọ́ pé ìjọba ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó sọ pé àwọn fẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ prosecution ìgbẹ́jọ́ lórí ọ̀rọ̀ Mohbad ẹ gbọ́ kí ló wà behind ẹ̀ gbogbo ẹ̀ pátápátá lẹ́gbọ́ nínú fọ́nrán yìí tí mo mú wá torí ẹ̀ mo kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin abiyamọ tẹ́ ẹ dúró tán lóde ayé pé ẹ fẹ́ mọ ohun tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí Mohbad lágbára Ọlọ́run àwọn ọmọ yín ò ní kan kú òjijì láṣẹ Èdùmàrè Madam Jesse Bukky ẹ kú iṣẹ́ takuntakun ẹ̀yin èèyàn wa ẹ máa share fídíò yìí ẹ jẹ́ máa ka àwọn èèyàn latest update rèé ìròyìn ayọ̀ sí ni lórí ọ̀rọ̀ justice for Mohbad tora àti ń súnmọ́ bí tá a lọ díẹ̀díẹ̀ Wùmí okay o end of the road díẹ̀díẹ̀ ń dé ẹ wo Madam Jesse Bukky ẹ kú iṣẹ́ fọ́nrán tí mò ń sọ òun lélẹ̀.
tẹ́ ẹ bá lè rí àmì ṣe gbogbo ogun tó lóhùn ní gbọ́ tó lóhùn ní gbà lórí ayé yín iná agbára Ọlọ́run máa jó dànù kí lè nǹkan tẹ̀ ń là kọjá tó dàbí pé ẹ ti wá ọ̀nà àbáyọ ṣùgbọ́n tí ẹ ti rí ọ̀nà àbáyọ ẹ ti pàdé wòlíì yín ló fà ṣùgbọ́n arán mi sí ọ lónìí dádì arán mi sí ọ lónìí mọ́mì olúwa lòun fẹ́ ṣe nǹkan ńlá nínú ayé yín olúwa sọ wípé gbogbo tẹ̀ ń là kọjá yẹn òun fẹ́ fi òpin sí kí nìkan tẹ̀ ń là kọjá lórí ìgbéyàwó ni lórí ọmọ ni lórí iṣẹ́ ni níbi gbogbo ni bóyá ogun kan ló dàbí pé ogun yẹn le ẹ ti gbìyànjú kò tí ì sí ọ̀nà àbáyọ ẹ jẹ́ àjọ gbàdúrà ẹ jẹ́ àjọ wọ ojú olúwa kí làṣírí ogun yẹn gangan ẹ jẹ́ àjọ wádìí lọ́wọ́ ọlọ́run ká dẹ̀ mọ ọ̀nà àbáyọ ẹ̀rọ ìbánisọ̀rọ̀ tẹ́ fi pè mí fún àdúrà àti ọ̀nà àbáyọ òun náà ni +234 70 25 47 5427 +234 70 25 47 5427 bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń pè mí fún àdúrà lórúkọ Jésù ẹ máa rí ìyanu.
Baba never begged Ashana for the DNA. Baba told the government that I want the DNA. No DNA, no burial. Put that at the left of your hand. Now, Wumi's lawyers have been appealing to Baba's lawyer more than a week. that they want to do the DNA. Ashana's lawyer, wọ́n ti ń appeal sí bàbá, lawyer bàbá láti bí ọ̀sẹ̀ kan ipa wọn fẹ́ ṣe DNA after they have strategized their plan. Am I communicating now? Baba never said he does not have money to do the DNA. Baba ò sọ pé òun ò lówó láti ṣe DNA. Am I communicating? Baba said, and I quote, even if they are going to have the DNA done in Nigeria, I am still going to have my DNA done abroad. Baba did not say that he doesn't have money. Ayé àtijọ́ nìyẹn, ìgbà tí Mohbad wà láyé ni baba ń táwọ́ ná, ni baba ò oúnjẹ fi sẹ́nu, ni baba ń live from hand to mouth. Ìgbà tí Mohbad kú tán, àwa ọmọ baba Mohbad, àwa ọmọ tí baba ò fi atọ́ wọn bí, tó fi ìfẹ́ tó yẹ pé ìfẹ́ ta rí nu wọn, baba rere, baba lálùbáríkà ta rí nu wọn, la fi ń tẹ̀lé wọn. Ìyà ò tún ní jẹ baba yẹn mọ́. Bókù ràwọ̀ kan lójú ọ̀run, Bókù gbọ́ nǹkan lọ́wọ́ mi sẹ́, ìyà ò ní jẹ bàbá yẹn mọ́, oníṣù àtẹ̀yìn máa sunkún kú ni. Owó làwa ná bí àkíndíṣù àtẹ̀yìn. Am I communicating? Odòdì, ẹ̀yin olólùfẹ́ bàbá, tẹ̀lé dá almost 30 million tó fi ṣe autopsy gbogbo ẹ̀. DNA, òun ló kéré jù ní nǹkan tọ́lọ́run lè ṣe. Ó kéré nù nǹkan oore Ọlọ́run, èèyàn kan péré náà èèyàn olólùfẹ́ tẹ̀ ń wò mí, ẹ̀ sanwó ẹ̀. Am I communicating? Ẹ jẹ́ kí n máa kà lọ. It is a lie. The DNA will not be done on any condition by Ashana. Ashana did not give any condition. No condition was given. Why will she give a condition? Baba asked for DNA and not her. Tó bá ti ń sọ̀rọ̀ fún yẹn jọ, ẹ má bá mi fi làákàyè, ẹ má bá mi fi tẹ̀lé wọn. Why will Ashana give Baba condition? Baba asked for DNA. Baba ló máa fún wọn ní condition, and Baba is giving the condition. Am I communicating? Now, it was Baba that requested for DNA, and it is Baba's terms. Terms see Baba ló máa follow and not theirs. Am I communicating? So when you watch illiterates, and you're not thinking him as a bit illiterate, Emma be no. Where and how will the DNA be done will not be disclosed to anybody. That was what the judge said. The judge said she would have loved to be there, but because she's not going to be there, she will appoint a government representative and a representative from the court and Baba Mohbad, and there are 2 lawyers to witness it. Oh, there's a bit about the nobody will know the result. The result will go straight to the courts. Now, this is where I am coming in. Yeah? Whatever the judge said, that is the judge's decision. Now, I want DNA yìí, a fẹ́ gbé lọ sí UK àbí America. Ibi tá ti wá ní problem ni pé wọ́n ní wọn ò ní accept ti ìlú òyìnbó, wọ́n ní ti Nigeria ló máa accept whatever. Even tó bá accept ti Nigeria, àwa yìí máa ṣe ti ìlú òyìnbó. Even they accept it or not, because Nigerian government and Nigerian police cannot be trusted. Ṣáwọn tó ṣe autopsy tó dé tó sọ pé inconclusive, gbogbo wọn tó pa nípa toxicology, ọpẹ́lọpẹ́ Mr. Wahab, ọpẹ́lọpẹ́ pàtí lọ ṣe tó lọ ṣe investigation tó rí pé wọn ò gbé nǹkan kan lọ sí ìlú òyìnbó. Ṣáwọn yẹn la fẹ́ trust. They said they are not going to count the one we do abroad. Àti gbọ́. Now, bá ṣe máa wá ṣe ni, that lawyer yẹn ò ní fún wa níbi tá fẹ́ lò. Even tó bá fún wa, let Ashana go and do her own when she wants to do it. Baba Mohbad will do his own when they want to do it. Then ọmọ wa mú pọ̀ wá, àwa verify here. Am I communicating? Gbogbo ìtàn sọ pé government officials my foot. Ẹ̀yin olórí burúkú government officials. Àbẹ́yìn náà kọ́ ni. Ẹ̀yin kọ́ lẹ fún Bobrisky oní Godfather sọnù. Àbẹ́yìn náà kọ́ ni. Ẹ̀yin làwọn fẹ́ trust. They have by their ways. That is why they are very, very happy. But we are going to shock you. We are going to shock you. If you like, kó sọ pé ti Nigeria làwọn fẹ́ accept. We are doing our own abroad. Am I communicating? En tó bá fẹ́ kú ni kó kú. Wọ́n sọ pé wọ́n ní gbà. Àwa náà sọ pé kẹ́ gbà. Now, ẹ wá jẹ́ kí n bust bubble yín. Toxicology táwọn bàbá lọ ṣe. Ẹ má gbàgbé pé DNA pẹ̀lú ẹ̀. Bàbá dẹ̀ sọ lánàá bẹ̀ yẹn pé why táwọn tún ṣe fẹ́ lọ ṣe another thing ní pé sorry ṣe autopsy. Ṣé nǹkan tí mo sọ yẹn yín? Ìtorí ẹ̀, that is why you see them happy because they have strategized everything. That was why it took them so long to accept the DNA test. I am telling you, ẹ wo, tó bá ju àdá sílẹ̀ ní gbagba, ibì kan náà ló máa fi lélẹ̀. Èmi sọ fún yín authoritatively lẹ́ni, tẹ́mi ò bá rí mo ní sọ. Mohbad kọ́ ló ní pápá lolo. Mohbad kọ́ ló ní pápá lolo. Mohbad kọ́ ló ní pápá lolo. Ibi tó gbé placenta lọ, ẹ tó gba placenta ló ní pápá lolo. Ìyá Mohbad confirm ẹ̀ náà. Madam ma play me by sin. Nigeria is a joke. A freaking joke. Why is it taking the government? They call somewhere. Ibitiomi side it is shele. The police did not go there. Ìgbà tí commissioner of police in my message, Mohbad was bleeding profusely. Mohbad didn't bleed profusely. Ẹni Mohbad délé láàárọ̀ Monday, ní òru Monday. Ẹ bá mi pé gbogbo àwọn lórí burúkú tó wà nínú ilé yẹn 15 of them. Ṣé wọ́n fẹ́ sọ fún mi pé gbogbo Monday kò sẹ́ni tó rí Mohbad sójú? Wọ́n rí sójú náà, wọ́n ti kọ script fún wọn. Ẹ rí Mohbad sójú. Ẹn tẹ́ sọ pé ó jà níbi tẹ́ ti kọrin. Ó wá délé ẹ rí sójú throughout Monday. Wọ́n wá pè yín láàárọ̀ Tuesday pé Mohbad ti kú. Make it make sense. Ẹ̀yin ọmọ òfò. Make it make sense. Wọ́n ti kọ script. Mo bèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹni tó fún mi ní information yẹn jọ sí wípé ọmọ yìí ti ṣe DNA. Mo gbé orúkọ hospital jáde. Mo gbé photo lọ́yà kan lé orúkọ ẹ̀ jáde. Wọ́n máa bọ́tà. Wọ́n máa sọ pé mo parọ́. Mo bi ẹni yẹn jọ yẹn. Mo ní tí ò bá gbà láti ṣe nǹkan. Ó ní fàlàfàlà ó máa dáwọ́ rú. Ọwọ́ fàlàfàlà dẹ̀ lẹ́ ń rí. Ṣùgbọ́n wo ní gbà. Wọ́n sọ pé bàbá ń lejú ní kóòtù lánàá. Kò ń ṣe pé nǹkan tó ń sọ ni ò favor bàbá. Bàbá lejú pé ibo lẹ ti fẹ́ rojú olówó lẹ̀. Ṣojú mi jojú tó rẹ́rìn ni. Bàbá dúró lórí pé even tí George bá lọ sọ pé nǹkan tóun fẹ́ nìyẹn. Bàbá máa mú èèyàn tiẹ̀ lọ. Àdẹ̀gbà itọ́ pápá lolo pọ́n máa gbé wá sí kóòtù. Wọ́n máa gbé pápá lolo wá sí kóòtù. Ojú gbogbo ayé, ojú family court, àwọn tó wà ní court náà máa ti kó itọ́. Bó jẹ́ yí pápá lolo kúkú lẹ́yìn kankan tẹ́lẹ̀. Ọmọ kékeré tárúgbó ti kékeré yẹ. Ìjà òun orí fọ́tò ẹ̀, gbogbo eyín tó wà ń kánà ráì, gbogbo eyín kánà ṣe, kò séyín bẹ̀. Ọmọ ọdún mẹ́rin. Tí ìyá bá ti dóko lórí okó náà tó bá lóyún ọmọ, bó ṣe máa rí nìyẹn. Àbẹ́ ẹ̀gbọ́n mi. Ẹ̀gbọ́n mi ṣá. Woman yẹn sọ pé wọ́n máa mú sample, wọ́n máa sí ilé ẹ̀, wọ́n máa gbé lọ síbi tó fẹ́ gbé lọ. Ẹ ti ṣí àdúró ọdún méjì. Ẹ wá manipulate DNA result mọ́ wa lọ́wọ́. Ẹ ti ṣí. Wọ́n máa gbé pápá lolo wá. Àbẹ́ ẹ̀gbọ́n. Bó jẹ́ siren ló máa fi gbé wá ni. Bó jẹ́ police ambulance ló máa fi gbé wá ni. Pápá lolo á ṣáà dé court. Wọ́n wá mú itọ́ pápá lolo, wọ́n á kó. Ojú bàbá, ojú representative bàbá ló máa ti kó itọ́ yẹn. Tó bá wá kó itọ́ yẹn tán, bàbá iṣẹ́ tí gbogbo máa ṣe nìyí o. Àyè máa dáwó o. Tó bá ti yá máa sọ fún yín. Àtún wá gba àwọn escort, kò ṣe escort olóbùkú o. Kò ṣe àwọn escort tó ti gbàbọ̀dé o. Wọ́n tún wá gba escort tó máa fi send ẹ̀ síbi tó fẹ́ send ẹ̀ sí. Bó jẹ́ bàbá, a máa gba àwọn èèyàn tó bá lọ́ máa. A náà ní manipulate kọ̀kọ́sẹ́. Ẹ má jẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ jù. Ẹ má jẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ jù. But mo fẹ́ fi yé gbogbo yín pé bàbá is still on top. Ẹ jẹ́ kán lọ ṣe DNA one bí tó ti fẹ́ ṣe. We are still gonna do the ìlú òyìnbó one. Wọn bá máa accept it. I want you all to remember pé regarding the toxicology, the autopsy, the pathologist came out with a lie. wọ́n parọ́ pé nǹkan báyìí ló pa Mohbad. Meanwhile, it was inconclusive. Thank God for lawyer Wahab. Ìgbà tó gbé pathologist yẹn wá sí court ní 2-3 weeks ago. Iṣẹ́ ló ń sọ Arabics. Ìgbà tí Wahab gbé sórí hot seat. Wọ́n ní kó máa define gbogbo nǹkan tó sọ. Ó short ni, ó di. He couldn't explain it because it was forged. It was fake from the pit of hell. Am I communicating? Ṣáwọn yẹn la fẹ́ trust. Ẹ sọ fún mi. So look at you all watching me now. Ẹ lọ fọkàn balẹ̀. Ẹ má bá wọn rojọ́ jù. Ẹ jẹ́ kó máa parọ́ wọn lọ. Àgò ló máa dẹ́dì yẹ gbẹ̀yìn. The end will justify the means. Ibi tabọ́rọ̀ dé sí nìyẹn. Baba Mohbad no grief for anybody lórúkọ wọn. No grief for anybody. Nǹkan tó wíṣì lọ́wọ́ sọ fún yín lórí íńtánẹ́ẹ̀tì yẹn. Ohun olórí burúkú wọn bẹ́ẹ̀ ni Olùlẹ̀ nation. Ilẹ̀ nílé yín. Ilẹ̀ làṣànà ń gbé. Àṣànà ń gbé láàrin àwọn èèyàn. Àṣànà ó di dandan wàá jèrè iṣẹ́ owó ẹ̀. You cannot eat your cake and have it, Àṣànà. Ó lè pa ọmọ lọ́mọ. Ìjọ t'Àṣànà bá ti mú jẹ. Gbogbo àwọn Nàìjíríà, àwọn Gen Z, wọ́n máa believe pé wọ́n lè pa ọkọ káwọn máa jayé. Am I communicating? Àbí kan tí mo sọ yìí, ṣé ń gbọ́ wèrè kan? Wèrè ní Papa Lolo nídìí láti wá sí court. Kò nídìí láti wá sí court. Èmi ò ní bá yín jiyàn. Ṣùgbọ́n pọ́n máa mú sample Papa Lolo wá sí court. Àwa ò fẹ́. Àwa ò fẹ́ kó lọ. Wọ́n wá lọ mú sample àdúrà. Wọ́n wá náà fẹ́ fi yẹn ṣe. Àní ibi tó máa ti gba sample sẹ́, bàbá máa wà ń bẹ̀. Kò dẹ́ ṣe bàbá nìkan. Ìtorí wọ́n lè rán bàbá ń ṣẹ́. Even àwọn lọ́yà bàbá mi sọ wà áàbò. Àwọn ṣíkólóṣíkóló lọ́yà tó ń tẹ̀lé bàbá yẹn. Wọ́n lè gbà bọ́dẹ̀. Wọ́n lè gbà bọ́dẹ̀. Bàbá nìkan kọ́ ló máa wà ń dúró ń jọ yẹn gan. Bàbá àti fámìlì wọn kọ́ ló máa wà ń bẹ̀. Ìtorí tí bàbá nìkan bá wà ń bẹ̀ gan, wọ́n lè rán bàbá ń ṣẹ́. Wọ́n ti manipulate ẹ̀ ẹ̀yin. Ẹ má jẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ jù. Ẹ má jẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ jù. Ìpéyàn kan máa lọ mú sample kan. Wàá wá mú wá pé sample Papa Lolo nìyí o. Ẹ lọ ṣe nǹkan tẹ́ fẹ́ ṣe àbórí yín ti burú ni. Bàbá asked for the DNA and not the way round. So nǹkan tí bàbá bá fẹ́ ló máa bá wọn fẹ́. Ṣé rántí náà ibi tí mo sọ pé Kristẹ má ṣe wá sí mi. Gbọ́ bàǹgẹ́lì rẹ̀ ti wí. Nana mana mi mo Yorùbá kọ́ mo Yorùbá kọ́. Nana mana máa ṣọ́ra. Ẹ má gbàgbé pé bàbá ló béèrè DNA. Ó ṣe wá jẹ́ pé àwọn Olùlẹ̀ nation nínú wọn dùn sí pé wọ́n fẹ́ ṣe DNA. Ó jẹ́ kẹ́ ti rí pé kọ̀lọ̀fín wà ń bẹ̀. Wọ́n ti àṣọ wọn, wọ́n ti sọ fún wọn bó ṣe máa ṣe, ṣùgbọ́n ẹ bá Ọlọ́run bẹ̀. Anáṣírí yín ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní tú níṣẹ́. Àmọ́ tí gba result nǹkan tó pa Mohbad. Ayé máa ń retí ẹ̀, a máa gbà yẹn. Ẹ tí mọ̀ kankan torí mo rò lórí burúkú kan sì tó sọ pé báwo ló ṣe máa gbé Papa Lolo wá sí court pé kò possible. Bí yóò possible bí a kò possible. Then ẹ fi DNA lẹ́gbàá yẹn kẹ́ máa ṣe. Ó kú sọ pé òun ṣe DNA tẹ́lẹ̀. Ṣé bó sọ pé òun ti move on. Kó máa lọ náà awágò fẹ́. Kó move on now. Wọn ò bí pọ̀ rí ìyá ẹ̀dá kó lówó ṣe DNA. Bàbá ló béèrè DNA. So òun kọ́ ló fún court ní condition. Bàbá ló máa sọ nǹkan tó fẹ́. Which is pé wọ́n á gbé Papa Lolo wá. Wọ́n á gbé wá wá kó ìtọ́ Papa Lolo. Bó bá jẹ́ pé gbogbo Nàìjíríà gbogbo àwọn supporter bàbá máa lọ dúró síbẹ̀ ni. Ẹ má jẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ jù. Ẹ má jẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ jù. Anything tẹ́ bá ti ń gbọ́ lẹ́nu Olùlẹ̀ nation bàbá ńlá irọ́ lọ́pa. Gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ tán sọ ní court ṣùgbọ́n máa ń gbé síta, wọ́n máa ń gbé sínú paper, wọ́n máa ń gbé síta. Ẹ ka gbogbo ẹ̀ ń bẹ̀. Anything tó Olùlẹ̀ nation ṣé ẹni tó pa ọkọ jẹ́ tọkọ kú lójú ẹ̀ tó sọ pé kí ló pa ọkọ tó sọ pé òun ṣe fried rice. Máa gbé gbogbo yín lọ síbẹ̀ lọ́sàn yìí. A máa lọ ka gbogbo nǹkan tó sọ nípa ikú tó pa Mohbad. Kẹ̀wò pé láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ wọn ò align because mo máa ń sọ fún yín lójoojúmọ́. Àbí kò yé yín? Wọn ò mọ̀ pé bọ́rọ̀ Mohbad ṣe máa já sí nìyẹn. Wọ́n ti wò pé bó ṣe máa nà tó máa nà gbé. Mo ṣe máa wá dú Àṣànà mọ́ ojú Mohbad. Ẹ tí gbọ́ nǹkan kan. Ṣé Mohbad ò ká Àṣànà níbi tó ti ń jẹṣẹ́ nínú matrimonial woman ni? Mohbad ká Àṣànà níbi tó ti ń bá sọ̀nà. Ó dẹ̀ sọ fún Mohbad pé tó bá sọ̀rọ̀ ó náyé Mohbad máa bàjẹ́ báyé little cash. Ó lóun á fi iye pọ́bìnrin lòun. tí gbọ́n kankan. Now ẹ jẹ́ kí sáré boss ti bọ́ọ̀bù yín. Ṣé wàá pé wọ́n gbé nǹkan kan pé the Lagos State Commissioner wants to start prosecution. They are not prosecuting anything. We are not accepting that. Baba's lawyers are not accepting that prosecution. Let me tell you what they want to do. Gbogbo prosecution yẹn, they are going to cancel everybody tó fẹ́ gbé wá sí inquest. Ìbá nǹkan tó ti mú dání yẹn, ó máa happen pé àwọn spending, àwọn prime boy no máa lọ prosecute. Because anybody ò tí rojọ́, Naira Marley ò tí rojọ́, Samlarry ò tí rojọ́, driver ò tí rojọ́, lawyer ò tí rojọ́. Gbogbo prosecution tó sọ pé wọ́n fẹ́ intervene yẹn, wọ́n fẹ́ cancel. Little information, wọ́n ti rí pé information ti open jù. Little information tó get yẹn ló fẹ́ lọ fi prosecute. We are not allowing that prosecution. Baba is going to talk to the press. They should leave us. Any ọdún tá bá ṣe justice tán ni. Why tó ṣe ń sáré jump into prosecution? Tá ló fẹ́ prosecute? Ṣé prime boy tá àti rí evidence ló fẹ́ prosecute ni? Ṣáṣà náà ti rojọ́ ni? Ṣé Bella Shmurda ti rojọ́ ni? Ṣé Naira Marley ti rojọ́ ni? Wọ́n ti gbé sí all stations settled. Ṣó ti rojọ́ ni? Why are they rushing to prosecute? Who are they prosecuting? Where is the evidence to prosecute? Prosecution yẹn, ẹ lọ prosecute Àṣànà àtẹ̀ntó lọ́mọwọ́ Àṣànà. Orí yín burú. Ẹ rò borí wa ò pé. Àwa náà, I act 2 steps ahead of you ni. Prosecution kọ́. Prosecute ne. Tó bá ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ proper prosecution. Tó bá ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ proper prosecution. Èmi adeko. Má deko. Wọ́n fẹ́ mú mi àbí? Ẹ kó mú mi now. Ẹnu la máa fi sọ, ìdí la máa fi jókòó. Ẹ tó bá fẹ́ mú mi kó mú mi. Anytime tó bá fẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ proper prosecution, I will be in Nigeria. Gbogbo holiday mi mò ń save ẹ̀ fúngbà yẹn ni. I will be in Nigeria. I will be in Nigeria. Màá wá gbé yín tíràbàyé. Ó ní voice kan tí mo fẹ́ play fún yín níjọ́ yẹn. Màá play ẹ̀ lẹ́yìn. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n gbé yín lọ síbẹ̀. A máa play, a máa play, a máa analyze. Ṣé ti gbọ́? Àwọn òbáyàn kọjá o, àbá ń báyàn kọjá. Àbáyàn kọjá. Òótọ́ la gbé dání síbí. Òótọ́ yẹn la máa analyze níbí báyìí. Am I communicating? Ẹni tí ò bá dùn mọ́ kó lọ hangi mọ́ transformer. Òótọ́ la wá gbé dání. Òótọ́ yẹn. Ẹ máa gbọ́ o. On the 5th of December 2003. Ṣé ń gbọ́? Ó sọ pé I spoke to Prime Boy Spending and Nurse Feishara. In fact, I am lost. This is their story. Ó ṣe show yìí náà on the 5th of December 2003. A máa gbọ́ show yẹn sìn, mo máa analyze ẹ̀. Ṣé ti gbọ́? Ṣé mo pàṣẹ náà sọ pé àwọn fẹ́ travel lóòótọ́? Ó dẹ̀ confirm ẹ̀ nínú chat tó ṣe. Ẹ jẹ́ ká gbọ́ chat yẹn.
Hello, everybody.
Tẹ́ ẹ bá gbọ́ dáadáa, ẹ lọ mú earpiece.
Good evening.
Yeah, 2023, sorry, yeah. I made a mistake. December 5th, 2023, she made this video. Yeah. Mo fẹ́ kẹ́ gbọ́ gbogbo nǹkan tó sọ nínú fídíò yìí. He who laugh last, laugh best. Òun lọ̀rọ̀ wa máa jẹ́. Ẹ jẹ́ ká máa gbọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ yìí lọ. Màá máa estimate ẹ̀ fún yín. Àmọ́ tí ẹ rántí sọ̀yìnbó fún yín mọ́. Ṣé ká máa sọ̀yìnbó lọ ni? Àbóyìnbó ti lulẹ̀. No, this is the show. Ó ti bẹ̀rẹ̀.
Their own story.
Ó ti bẹ̀rẹ̀. Reason tó fẹ́ ṣe sọ. Ó fẹ́ fún wọn lówó wá ní òun máa bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀. Kóhun tó fún wọn lówó. This is it.
Saying until they all get to the court. I will tell you as far as I want you to go home and put the puzzle together.
I want you to go home and put the puzzle together. Ó ti fẹ́
I
bẹ̀rẹ̀.
started with Prime Boy. In fact, after I finished speaking with Prime Boy, I told them to call me They were in different cells. And I must let you know, Prime Boy is out today now. He's been out now, maybe 4 hours now. So probably eating his mommy's rice. His head on his mommy's chest. The mother in deep tears. Hot one. Spending 2. Just today, he's been granted bail. But the amounts for his bail, yet unknown. The lawyer to the nurse came in late. He arrived late, so they could not grant her bail. Hopefully tomorrow, but I can assure you people. I asked Prime Boy, I told him, I said, I hope you can see life. This is life. Can you tell me what happened at Ikorodu? He said no. It is what happened from Lekki to Ikorodu, but he never followed them back. I said, okay, go ahead. He said, before that day, I think some of us are aware of that day, he received a call from his friend, Mohbad, asking him to come over. That day, he went and got there on a Saturday. And that his younger brother, he mentioned the name of the guy. I've forgotten now. He said his younger brother's birthday was supposed to be the next day. And he intended he will go back. Or better still, in the morning on Sunday, he will return back home to Ikorodu. But Mohbad said, no, he's sorry. He didn't inform him about his show at Ikorodu, that his friend should stay over at Ikorodu, so that is what's his name? Mohbad said he Kiloruko boy Prime Boy should stay over at Ayuba. Thank you. That's the name. That's the name. I remember when he said it. I remember the musician. It's true. It's Ayuba he mentioned. That's the name he mentioned. You are not lying. Thank you. He said,
English, no vex, I beg.
He then his friend then said to him that, okay, he should stay over. That he's sorry that he didn't inform Prime Boy about that concert.
Someone said, BJ, this video you are playing will make us sleep. We are used to your energetic chat. I know. Mo fẹ́ clear nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ ni, because gbogbo story ori bridge ori kini yẹn ibi tó ti wá ni. Ṣé nǹkan tí mo sọ yé yín? And I want to clear something. Ṣé nǹkan tí mo sọ yé yín? I know you are all used to energetic chat. Ibi tó ti sọ pé Kashana lọ report rẹ̀ fún ọlọ́pàá kí ọba náà ipò sọ pé ọba ló lọ́mọ ibi tọ́rọ̀ ọba ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ ni. Ẹ jẹ́ ká máa gbọ́ lọ.
So, and he would love him. Ayuba. And those ones were already waiting at Lekki with the hope of, in one of the people they know, you understand, with the hope of when they land in Lekki, he would then call them over to Mohbad's house, like, okay, let's party. You understand? As Mohbad as promised said, the driver knows about it. He said the car that broke, before Mohbad came back into the car after they walked this person away, he said Mohbad was wearing a ring, a big ring, that Mohbad used his fist to crack the window. That by then mobile prime boy was no more. He has gone. They've walked him away.
Shetiripo ti complicate mi báyìí. Òun sọ pé Mohbad wọ òrùka, but níjọ́ tí mo interview Spending did not. Spending ò sọ pé Mohbad wọ òrùka. Spending sọ pé òun jókòó sẹ́yìn. Òun ò bọ́ lẹ́nu mọ́tò. So ta ló ń parọ́? Ẹ jẹ́ ká máa gbọ́ lọ.
He was saying fuck. He said he was mentioning fuck to Wunmi. Then he put his hand, this hand, he used it to hit the side he was sitting, the back. You know the small window SUV, not the main two window. You know that small window at the back. He said that man's car, they should call the driver. The car cracked. He used his feet and the car. And all what he was saying, he said them to me. Oh.
Mama sáré sọ nǹkankan. Portable fought someone. Ashana, you are going to make all these lies. You are going to make it make sense. Portable báyànjà. Video wà káàkiri àgbáyé. Ẹ bá mi mú sọ́wọ́ òsì yín. Portable gbogbo ìjà tó ti báyànjà life láyé yìí. Ó wà public. DJ Chicken wọ́n ní wọ́n yìn bọ̀ ní 2 weeks ago. Gbogbo àwọn àbú Abel DJ Chicken o wọ́n ò mọ̀ DJ Chicken tó bó ṣe mọ̀ Mohbad o. DJ Chicken wọ́n ní wọ́n yìn bọ̀ àwọn àbú Abel sorry wọ́n ní wọ́n yìn Salo I'm sorry TikTok tún ti hang. Wọ́n ní wọ́n yìn Salo níbọn. Gbogbo àwọn celebrity ló débẹ̀. Wọ́n mọ̀ Mohbad tó bó ṣe mọ̀ Salo. Gbogbo video ló wà lórí internet. Ẹ bá wa bí àṣà náà. Ẹni kúre gbogbo yín. Ẹ bá wa bí àṣà náà. Video wo ló máa show bí tó ti ná Mohbad. Video wo ló máa fún wa evidence bí tó ti fọ́ glass. Video wo ló show pé wọ́n jà ní Kòròdú. Kò ní dá fún gbogbo ẹ̀yin ọlọ́pàá. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ fọwọ́ bo justice mọ́lẹ̀. Ṣé go bá stupid ni. Salo popular tó Mohbad. Bó ṣe ni wọ́n yìn bọ̀ báyìí gbogbo ayé ló gbé back to back ló ń ṣe fídíò títí dé ní àrí fídíò ẹyọ kan nípa Mohbad bó ṣe jà ní Kòròdú bó ṣe délé bó ṣe jà bí Mohbad ṣe kú bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe bá wa ṣe fídíò pé wọ́n ti pa story la gbọ́ lẹ́nu yín ọ̀run àbí ṣe mọ̀ pé wọ́n ti ń carry narrative yẹn pé Mohbad fọ́ glass Mohbad àti prime boy ń jà mo wá ṣe evidence kan sìn mo ní gbogbo ìjà tí Portable jà láyé yìí mo máa ń sọ kíní kan it doesn't have to be your followers that are going to do that recording àwọn tó wà ládùúgbò organizer gan ó lè ṣe recording yín bricklayer ó lè ṣe recording gbogbo èèyàn ló ń lo phone tó ní internet ń sìn now gbogbo ibi tí Portable ti ń nàyàn láyé yìí gbogbo recording tó ń ṣe ẹ bá gbàgbé pé kò ṣe àwọn tó ń tẹ̀lé Portable ló ń record yẹn àwọn ará àdúgbò ló ń record Salo wọ́n yin Salo ń bọ̀ ní 2 weeks ago. Immediately, tí gbogbo àwọn boys ẹ gbé fídíò yẹn báyìí, gbogbo àwọn àbú Abel náà sáré débẹ̀. Báwo ni Salo? Mohbad gan popular ju Salo lọ. Ẹ wá sọ fún mi pé wọ́n jà ní Kòròdú àwọn òpònú police tó wá gbé yẹn wá sí tó gbé wá fún audience tó wá ń kà fún wa. Police wá bọ́ síta wọ́n náà jà ní Kòròdú tí ẹ rí evidence odidi Mohbad tẹ́ sọ pé wọ́n fẹ́ pa awaja ní Kòròdú Ashana àti Spending nìkan ló máa rí pọ́njà gbogbo àwọn tó wà bẹ́ẹ̀ ò ní rí odidi celebrity ká má rí fídíò ẹyọ kan that is why you will know that they made up that story as far as I'm concerned there was no fight in Kòròdú there was no fight ibi tí crowd kún síbẹ̀ yẹn ẹ wo gbogbo àwọn ọmọ Kòròdú tó wà bẹ́ẹ̀ jọ yẹn ṣe fẹ́ sọ fún mi pé kò sẹ́ni tó ní fídíò phone tó lè fi record Salo wọ́n yìnbọn fún immediately táwọn tó wà lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ put video out gbogbo àwọn celebrity Abu Abel bó ṣe lágbára tó ó di hospital yẹn jọ yẹn ẹjọ́ ṣé wọ́n máa bá wa ṣe fídíò ipò wọn na Mohbad mọ́ Ìkòròdú àdẹ̀ ní rí fídíò ẹ jẹ́ ká máa fi ti Salo ṣe example àti ti Portable. That's what they told us that happened in Ikorodu never happened. I am so disappointed in Nigerian police. They did not even make their investigation. I want to wá pẹ̀lú full chest wọn sọ profusely. Did they make their investigation or they based their explanation on what they have planned with Ashana to say. That story of Ikorodu never happened. If it happened, we need a video evidence. We need a video evidence. If they cannot provide a video evidence, that story in Ikorodu was made up. 100% made up. It's never happened. Along with the big boy.
Everything Mohbad was saying, that it was the security and everybody that begged him. And when he entered the car, he started fighting with Wunmi. But the driver was shouting that, why? That the driver was saying, Shefe Koba Mini, that even when they tried to stop them, but he was holding Liam. The driver was the one talking, and Wunmi and Mohbad were fighting. He said fighting. They were fighting in the car. He said that as they were fighting, they got to Ebute bridge. Mohbad then said he wants to throw Wunmi and Liam out of the car. That was when my brain clicked and said, baby, that is what they told Baba Mohbad. You know, we were abusing Baba Mohbad at one point. That where did he hear that they wanted to throw Wunmi and Liam out of the car? Where did he hear it? Because I've been thinking, was it during olden days? He said it was when at Ebute, when they got to Ebute bridge, Ebute Meta bridge, that Mohbad and Wunmi were fighting. So he said Mohbad, even the car hire service man, I think, you know, the car is car hire. He was saying, come on, Baunke. What is a car hire service? You know, I think I've been saying taxi driver here. Is a car. So he said the man was saying, Emma Bami. What can Emma Koba? What's that you want to throw? But that there were some things Mohbad was saying, and he mentioned all those things. I'm not the only one that heard it. It's not something I will say until I think it is time Wunmi and her family, they face spending and they face what's his name? This boy spending. It was from Mohbad's mouth. Everything they said he was saying. Opo, I wouldn't want to say it online.
Now, I want you to please, this is a lady to sọ pé mi ni mo bá justice jẹ́. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ mọ̀ pé spending sọ̀rọ̀ púpọ̀. Spending was the only witness. Adura was there. Ashana was there. Ashana had bought Adura over. Spending sọ̀rọ̀ tó tó ìfún yín. Èmi mọ̀ pé kò parọ́. Ó lè fi tiẹ̀ kún o. Èmi mọ̀ pé kò parọ́. Spending knows a lot. I will keep on saying it. Spending knows a lot. When you know that Spending told you this, why tell protect spending? I thought you guys said record Spending. Ẹ rántí pé níjọ́ tó sọ̀rọ̀ yìí, mo bọ́ síta, mo ní ẹgbẹ́ fẹ́mi màá bá yín sọ síta. Ẹgbẹ́ fún mi ẹ jẹ́ n sọ nǹkan tó sọ. You said you cannot say it, but you kept it to yourself. Oh, mo Spending kẹ́ mú àwọn legal team ipe kó sọ fún wọn. Àbí gbogbo yóò gbọ́ mi ní. Spending spend a lot. You heard it with your ears. Only evidence pọ̀. Ẹ jẹ́ ká máa gbọ́ lọ.
I want to keep it for Sanwo-Olu.
Only they said a lot of things. Only I will want to keep it for Sanwo-Olu. Ṣẹ́gbọ́. Only evidence pọ̀ tí Spending sọ tí Mohbad sọ síta. Only ṣùgbọ́n mo fẹ́ tọ́jú ẹ̀ fún Sanwo-Olu. Èèyàn ló níkà jù. Ìtorí ẹ̀ ni máa ṣe ń sáré bọ́ta wá sọ nǹkan tí n bá gbọ́. because mo ní fẹ́ nǹkan tó máa pa mọ́ mi lẹ́nu tí ò dẹ̀ sí ọ̀kọ̀ọ̀kan tó lè pa ohùn mẹ́mi lẹ́nu àfi tí bá ní mo sọ̀rọ̀. I will want to keep it for Sanwó-Olú. Ṣọ́wọ́ ti sọ fún Sanwó-Olú báyìí. Ẹ wá máa gbọ́, mo kì í ṣépè fọmọ. Mo lọ́mọ tèmi. Àánú kìíní kan ló ṣe mí, mo lọ́mọ tèmi. Tí gbogbo yín tó bá jẹ́ pé lóòótọ́ lẹ ní ọmọ tí ẹ ní obstruct justice. Ẹ jẹ́ ká máa gbọ́ lọ.
Alano. Spending Wunmi. Prime boy too, because he had some. But it's a lot for me to spill.
It's a lot for me to spill.
Opogon.
Opogon.
There are some people implicated in it. I wouldn't want to spill too much.
There are some people implicated in it. I wouldn't want to spill too much. Why didn't she put those people out? Níjọ́ yẹn. Ó sọ pé àwọn èèyàn pọ̀ tó dárúkọ fún ẹ tó dẹ̀ fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀. Ah! Tí ayé bá ń jí ayé, tí ọ̀run bá ń jí ọ̀run. Samlarry Justic. Mo ti sọ fọ́lọ́run tọ́lọ́run bá ń ro ìgbèrú àwọn èèyàn báyìí. Àwọn bíi Spending. Ó sọ statement kan, ó ní ṣé adẹ̀ ti rí justice. Wọ́n ló lè Àrífà, wọ́n ní yẹn náà sọ pé ṣé adẹ̀ ti rí justice. Àrífà mo yìnbọn lórí ọ̀rọ̀ tiẹ̀ o. So lè bú bàbá, ó wá lọ pagọ́ gba 200,000. Àrífà tó bá dá 200,000 yẹn padà. Nǹkan tí máa fojú ẹ rí. Abẹ́ gbọ́. Ṣé adẹ̀ ti rí justice. Wọ́n sọ ọ̀rọ̀ ńlá fún ẹ. Ẹ kọ́kọ́ parọ́ fún apẹ́ record, àṣẹ record. Ó sọ pé ó dárúkọ àwọn èèyàn tó ní wọn mo ti rí ẹni tó dárúkọ tó máa sọ fẹ́mi tí mo ní sọ síta. Ẹ jẹ́ ká máa gbọ́ lọ because ó sọ pé mi ni mo da justice rú. Ẹjọ́ ta ló da justice for Mohbad rú. Because tó bá yẹ kó ti sọ ilé síta ń jọ yẹn ni. Àti mọ bí ta ti máa mú àwọn tó dárúkọ lẹ́pọ̀n. Ẹ jẹ́ ká máa gbọ́ lọ.
My heart is broken.
My heart is broken.
He said that they fought in the car, and at a point, these were Mohbad's words. And he threatened in the car that he would throw Wunmi and Liam. And he said some things too on the bridge, Ebute Meta bridge, on the way home after they've left the concert. And he kept saying some things. The Spending was mentioning those things. They are too much for me as a mother to say it. I'm sorry.
Chengbo, Spending was mentioning those things. They are too much for me to say it as a mother. You couldn't say it. Only I am a mother. Òun ò lè sọ síta. Ṣùgbọ́n tí gbà pé you are a mother. Ọmọ ló kú yìí. Ọmọ èèyàn kan ló kú. Ẹ jẹ́ ká máa gbọ́ lọ.
I heard too much today.
I heard too much today.
In fact, as I was hitting my hand on the table, I broke my nail. And I was doing like this. Ó pọ̀ fún mi as a mother to say it.
Ṣengbo.
Just so that you know, I spoke to them. I then said what happened after that, like others were asking. He then said when they got home, they continued. Whatever happened, he doesn't know. I said, did you see Mohbad the next day? He said he went out. He was only called whilst he was out that Mohbad needs a nurse to come and treat him, or he was not feeling well.
Spending said pé ìgbà tó ń sọ̀kalẹ̀ bọ̀ láàárọ̀ ọjọ́ kejì ló béèrè nọ́mbà nurse lọ́wọ́ òun. Ó lóun dẹ̀ fún wọn ní nọ́mbà yẹn, òun jáde lọ. Bó òun sọ sí pé Spending nígbà tó ń jáde ná pé òun pé ara Mohbad ó yá kó òun fún wọn ní nọ́mbà nurse. Spending. Thank God you are a Muslim. And you're always saying Mohbad is your friend. Spending, I know you have a lot you are covering. Peradventure, some people have threatened you. But if you truly know Mohbad, he was once there for you. What happened to Mohbad? Spending, it can happen to you. It can happen to any one of you. Spending, I'm not going to accept it. O ma sọ pé blogger iṣu àtẹ̀yìn ó ń parọ́ mọ́ ẹ. Kò lè make up gbogbo story. Ó lè fi kún o, kò lè make story up. Abẹ́yìn tẹ́ wo mi kí lẹ sọ. Blogger iṣu àtẹ̀yìn ó lè fi díẹ̀ kún. But báwo lèèyàn ṣe máa jókòó tó máa make gbogbo story up. Ẹ jẹ́ ká máa gbẹ́ lọ.
And that he has refused to go to the hospital. Okay, what do you want to do?
Mohbad refused to go to the hospital. Make it make sense. Ibi méjì láti rí video Mohbad. If they can record those videos, ibi tó ti sọ pé Cynthia wà ńbẹ̀, CY wà ńbẹ̀, Bella Shmurda wà ńbẹ̀, wọ́n ti nà mí. Àwọn wo ló record yẹn? Àwọn wo ló record èyí tó ugly yẹn? Níbi tí bàbá yẹn ti lọ nà. Ẹ record gbogbo yẹn just because ẹ fẹ́ lò láti fi cover ara yín. Wọ́n wá nà ní Kòròdú, wọ́n yọ ọ̀bẹ sí, wọ́n fọ́ gíláàsì mọ́tò. Ẹ wá rí yẹn record. Ẹ lọ tún wọ́n yẹn pa. Nothing happened in Ikorodu. Nothing happened in Ikorodu. That was why they couldn't take Mohbad to the hospital. If Mohbad was bleeding profusely, as the police said it, you will take Mohbad to the nearest hospital. But reverse is the case. Mohbad, nothing happened in Ikorodu. Everything happened when Mohbad got into that house. Because according to blogger Ishuateyin, also Mohbad spilled a lot. And a lot of names were mentioned. That was why Tofi pe won, Tofi wa ko fi sada, oba kuku pa. Ẹ jẹ́ ká máa gbọ́ lọ.
He said they asked him if he has a nurse and he uses nurse Feishara. The nurse he normally will use, Mohbad uses. He asked them, have you people called? They said they've called, but that he doesn't know.
I have always said it. I've always said it. They purposely, one more mark pe nurse Mohbad. Because one people mark pe nurse Mohbad. Ìyẹn lè má gbà fún wọn. Ìyẹn sọ fún yàn kan. Mo dẹ̀ ti bi yín, is there a nurse? Òótọ́ wọ́n pe Feishara, but ṣé Feishara ṣe nurse ni? Wọ́n kàn lo Feishara, wọ́n fi cover up ni. Feishara was never a nurse. I want Feishara to give me an evidence. Ibi tó ti kọ́ṣẹ́, nurse tó ti ń ṣiṣẹ́ ní ojúmọmọ, tó fi pé kó wá treat èèyàn. Feishara was called, but Feishara was never a nurse. Ṣé Spending tó lè parọ́ online. Báwo ló ṣe máa sọ pé Feishara nurse ni? Okó àtòbò ni Feishara ń tà. Okó àtòbò ni Feishara ń tà. Feishara was never a nurse. Tí Feishara bá jẹ́ nurse ni, Ashana kò ní ti fa syringe sílẹ̀ kó wá kó fún Feishara kó máa gún Mohbad. A professional nurse bó tẹ̀ jẹ́ pé nurse mú ìwá. Ẹ lè fa syringe sílẹ̀ kí wá ní kó gbà kó máa gún Mohbad. Ó máa bèrè lọ́wọ́ yín pé kí lẹ fà síbẹ̀. Ẹ dànù, ẹ jẹ́ kí n fa tèmi bó ṣe kọ́ èmi nìyẹn. Àbí mo parọ́? Tó bá yẹ pé lóòótọ́ Feishara jẹ́ nọ́ọ̀sì gidi, Feishara wà lóòótọ́, but èmi sọ fún yín pé ṣé kò ṣe pé Spending ló ń gbọ́nṣẹ́ Feishara. Wọ́n pe Spending pé báwa wáyọ̀ kan because Spending tó lè parọ́ pé there was a fight in Ikorodu tí ò dẹ̀ síjà tá a rí fídíò. Spending sọ pé òun jókòó sínú mọ́tò, ó ti di agbọ́mọjó lọ́mọ mojú ẹ̀, ó lóun jókòó sínú mọ́tò throughout. Wọ́n wá ń jà, ó wá ṣe video recording. Spending, make it make sense. Feishara wá lóòótọ́, but Feishara ò kì í ṣe nurse. Wọ́n kàn pé Feishara wá ipe in case yo táṣìírí bá tètè tú àsọpá pé nọ́ọ̀sì mi. Kí lẹ́lẹ̀ ó dé tó ṣe mú Feishara wọnú bẹ̀rẹ̀ ni pé àwọn èèyàn máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ pé kí lè tọ̀ lọ hospital. Wọ́n á sọ pé Mohbad ò like hospital. Mohbad tó ń pariwo take me to the hospital, take me to the hospital nínú àwọn fídíò tá a ti ń rí káàkiri. Àbẹ́ ẹ̀wọ̀n tí wọ́n á sọ pé Mohbad ò like hospital. Àbẹ́ ẹ̀gbọ́ insert Feishara. Mo lè bá yín bet Feishara ò kì í ṣe nurse. Okó àtòbò níṣẹ́ tí Fèyí Ṣara yàn látọ̀run. Oko àtòbò ló ń tà. Tọ́yì oko àtòbò ló ń tà. Inú ilé dẹ̀ ló ti ń tà ní Lẹ́kì. Inú ilé ló ti ń tà. Ṣé rí gbogbo olórí burúkú tí ìyá ẹ̀ ń sọ yẹn? Ipe bí lájọ́ wa o, ibi là ń gbé o, lówó. Géèmù lọ play fún yín. Géèmù ní Lẹ́kì ni Fèyí Ṣara ń gbé. Mo ti ṣe investigation mi débẹ̀. Kò dẹ̀ ní shop. Inú ilé ló ti ń tajà yẹn. Lẹ́kì ló ń gbé. Wọ́n pè Fèyí Ṣara wá lóòótọ́ láti cover back wọn ni. Because tí nǹkan bá ṣẹlẹ̀, ẹ sọ pé ṣe gbé lọ hospital, gbé lọ hospital. Kí lẹ wá ṣe? A pe nurse. Ìtorí ẹ̀ lọ ṣe pé nurse gangan tó jẹ́ nurse Mohbad. Tó ṣe lọ pé pretend nurse. Because àwọn ìpè tó bá di wájú tó dẹjọ́, tó bá pe nurse gangan, nurse bá sọ pé condition tóun ti bá ní. But wọ́n lọ pé pretend nurse because nurse tó lè bribe ni. She's never a nurse. Ọ̀rẹ́ spending ni. Ìtorí ẹ̀ ló ṣe easy fún náà ṣe ní kó wá sí court tí ò ṣe wá court lẹ́ẹ̀mẹ́ta because ó mọ̀ pé kí ló kàn mí mo kúkú ṣe nurse. Wọ́n ní kí wọ́n act ni. Àwọn tó lè sọ pé kó wá act, wọ́n ti protect ẹ̀, wọ́n ti sọ fún pé kó má worry. Kò sí nǹkan kan tó máa ṣẹlẹ̀. Am I communicating? Ẹ jẹ́ ká máa gbọ́ lọ.
Called anybody, but that they said Mohbad refused to go to the hospital.
Mohbad refused to go to the hospital. Ẹ má gbàgbé pé kí ló kọ celebrity Yomi Fabiyi said tèmi náà dẹ̀ sí káwọn èèyàn lọ confirm. Ṣé ń gbọ́? Chemist sílé Mohbad 5 minutes ni. Ṣé ń gbọ́? Chemist sílé Mohbad 5 minutes ni. Hospital sílé Mohbad 10 minutes ni. Èyí tẹ́ fi jókòó de nọ́ọ̀sì tó máa dé ní 2 days. Mohbad ti sick láti jọ́ Monday according to story ti spending sọ fún wa. Ó náà ti fọwọ́ gbá ẹ̀jẹ̀ tí ń yọ ń bẹ̀. Láti Monday, ẹ wá dúró the nurse. Now, let me bust your bubble. Fèyí Ṣara runs girls ni. Àṣànà ni. Òun ló máa ń gbéṣẹ́. Fèyí Ṣara máa ń gbéṣẹ́ Lẹ́kì ni. Customer dáadáa wọn ni ní Lẹ́kì. Wọ́n pè é, wọ́n sanwó fún, wọ́n ní kó wá act as a nurse. Ṣé mo já yín tán? Fèyí Ṣara ò kì í ṣe nurse. Iṣẹ́ ló máa ń gbé. Tó bá ti ta okó àtòbò ẹ̀, tẹ́ bá fẹ́ test ẹ̀ lára ẹ̀, á ní kẹ́ test ẹ̀ lára òun. Iṣẹ́ ni Fèyí Ṣara ń gbé. Màá bá yín bet it anywhere. Fèyí Ṣara is not a nurse. Àwọn ọlọ́pàá tó wá ka story fún wa, ṣé wọ́n ṣe investigation? Ibo lọ sí lọ rí pé Fèyí Ṣara ka school, Fèyí Ṣara lọ sí school of nursing. Fèyí Ṣara was never a nurse. Customer spending ló pè. Nurse gangan wọn pé. Iṣẹ́ ni Fèyí Ṣara ń gbé. Mo ṣe investigation mi débẹ̀ ni. Fèyí Ṣara is never a nurse. Mo pè yàn kó pé òun fẹ́ ra okó àtòbò. Ìyẹn dẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní toast ẹ̀. Mi ní gbé yín jù. Mo ti go evidence mi fún àwọn legal team. Fèyí Ṣara is never a nurse. Lára àwọn ọmọ tó máa ń gbé sùn Lẹ́kì ni. Lẹ́kì ni ilé Fèyí Ṣara wà. Fèyí Ṣara ò kì í ṣe nurse. But wọ́n pè láti cover shit yẹn. Ẹ jẹ́ ká máa gbọ́ lọ.
He then gave them Nurse Fèyí Ṣara's phone number. On giving them Nurse Fèyí Ṣara's phone number.
Èèyàn kan sọ pé he was in prison. Fèyí Ṣara was in prison. Oh, wọ́n tún ti mú kíní. Àwọn TikTok ò play kíní. Mo ń bọ̀. Wọ́n ní who was in prison. Fèyí Ṣara lọ tì mọ́lé, but inú ilé kọ́ lọ tì Fèyí Ṣara mọ́. Ẹni kí Fèyí Ṣara bọ́ta kó wá fi gbogbo nǹkan tó ń dùn nínú kó wá fi búra pé kò ń ṣe iṣẹ́ gbogbo ọlọ́pàá, kò sọ́lọ́pàá tó wà ń pàǹtí yẹn tí ò tí dò. Wọ́n máa ń gbé lọ sùn ni. Wọ́n máa ń gbé lọ bá sùn. Iṣẹ́ tó ń ṣe níta náà ló lọ ṣe nínú ibẹ̀ yẹn. Mo ń bọ̀. Ẹ dúró. Ní ìtì lọ. Now, somebody asked a question. Kí TikTok tó wálẹ̀. Somebody said, ta ló wá tì mọ́lé? Fèyí Ṣara ló tì mọ́lé. Mo ní jẹ́ mi bí Fèyí Ṣara sìn. Nǹkan àlejò ló fi ṣe ní police station. Wọ́n tì mọ́lé lóòótọ́. Kí ni reason tí Fèyí Ṣara ṣe kọ́kọ́ sọ pé Àṣànà fẹ́ set me up? Àṣànà fẹ́ set me up. Fèyí Ṣara ló lọ sí police station lóòótọ́. Ẹ má gbàgbé nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí Bukky. Ó wà police station bọ̀ kò sínú prison. As a matter of fact, iṣẹ́ ìṣìnà tó ń ṣe Lẹ́kì ó gbé dé police station yẹn gan. Because ibi tí mo CCTV mi dé, wọ́n máa ń gbé lọ sùn ní. Gbogbo àwọn ọlọ́pàá ló ń gbé lọ sùn. àgbésùn náà fòun ṣe ní police station tó wà. Feishara is not a nurse. They brought Feishara in just to cover their back. I am telling you that. But before investigation tell me she motive our team, our legal team. Ẹ jẹ́ ká máa sọ lọ. But èmi sọ fún yín sìn. Àbíkọ́ yẹn. Mo sọ fún gbogbo yín sìn pé Feishara was never a nurse. Àgbésùn ló fi ń ṣe ní Lekki. Yes, àgbésùn ló fi ń ṣe. Ẹ bẹ̀rẹ̀ gbọ́gbà tó wà ní police station. Ṣáwọn ọlọ́pàá ò máa gbé kọ́ lọ máa dó. Ṣé Feishara ò sọ statement yẹn pé Àṣànà set me up? Ṣé kò sọ bẹ́ẹ̀? No, mo bèrè lọ́wọ́ yín ni ẹ̀yin auxiliary nurse tẹ́ wà Nàìjíríà. Èèyàn kọ́ wá fa drip fún yín, ẹ wá wọlé dé oníkẹgbà kẹgun. Ẹ̀yin náà dẹ́gun. Make it make sense. Wọ́n wá sọ pé wọ́n lọ wá oògùn. Ṣé rántí? Gbogbo ẹ̀ la máa play bí. Wọ́n ní wọ́n lọ ra oògùn. Àṣẹ chemist wà ládùúgbò wọn. Wọ́n mà ní wọ́n bá sọ pé àwọn rí chemist ládùúgbò. Wọ́n ní wọ́n lọ bí 20 minutes lọ ra oògùn. Make it make sense. Feishara came there, he doesn't know what and what to give. Wọ́n kàn ní kó wá cover up ni because wọ́n ti pa ọmọ yẹn sára already. Ibi tẹ́ máa dẹ̀ ti mọ̀ ní pé ṣé wọ́n ti pé Feishara sọ pé òun ò dá ẹni tó ń jẹ́ Mohbad mọ̀. Òun ò dá ẹni tó ń jẹ́ Mohbad mọ̀. Kí ló fún aláìdí àgbọn pé Mohbad lórí? And you want to tell me Feishara is a nurse? Ẹ jẹ́ ká máa gbọ́ lọ.
In fact, he didn't even know there was follow-up or anything. It was Bismi that took the number from who is the DJ. I said, Bismi has already witnessed now in the court of, in the inquest. He said, yeah, the DJ. Remember, Bismi was the one that they told us was cleaning wound. Lifestyle told us was cleaning wound in the morning. If you remember, on Sunday morning, when Lifestyle said on his way out, he saw Bismi cleaning wound and he saw blood. You understand? So, I remember, Bismi. I said, okay. He said he doesn't know anything until he just heard that Mohbad is dead. And surprisingly, they said it's his nurse that by Mohbad. I said, okay. We said, okay. Where is the nurse? He asked that we speak to the nurse. The nurse took him.
She said she spoke with the nurse. And I got about nurse.
What happened? In this our life, nobody has ever died in our hand. Why did you then kill Mohbad? Why did you kill Mohbad? That is a setup for her. I said, how?
Shebo. Blogger Yamaneg is up. Feishara said, in her life, nobody had died in her presence before. She now asked Feishara that, so why did you kill Mohbad? Then Feishara said, it was all a setup for her. Set up for her. Who set her up? Who set her up?
Set up. All this explanation. I asked so. Spending. Sorry. Did you explain this to the police? Yes. In your statement? Yes. And they still detain you? Yes.
Now, we need Baba's lawyer to act. Statement is spending. She said, and I quote, Olo won't be spending pay. She gbogbo nkan tó sọ ìṣọ́ kọ sínú statement. Spending said yes. Olo won't be Feishara náà pé gbogbo nkan tó sọ pé ṣẹlẹ̀ ìṣọ́ kọ sínú statement. They said yes. So now, anything bá wà against nkan tó sọ mi báyìí, I jẹ́ pé wọ́n ti ya statement, wọ́n ti tú statement kọ. She denied, okay. She denied saying it, but this is evidence. She said everything. Yeye Yamaneg said, they said Yeye Yamaneg. She denied saying all these things. This is evidence. Evidence in the play for you. Oh, Misha collect bombe. So if she's denying we have the evidence here. She cannot deny it. She denied it. Okay, this is the evidence. We are going to use this evidence in court. So, and to make up or you, tell me them I call you bake up. Mo sọ fún yín, nǹkan tó sọ ló wá sọ. Ó wá lè fi ti ẹkún. But ọ̀rọ̀ yìí ò ṣe make up. Ó ti pọ̀ jù. Báwo làwọn èèyàn ṣe máa jókòó tó máa make eléyìí up? No! This is too much. This is too much. Ẹ jẹ́ ká máa gbọ́ lọ.
Prime boy, this explanation, was it given to police? Yes. And they did disdain you. So this was the statement you wrote? Yes. Now, Nurse Feishara, what happened? That she was set up. No, you are the one that buy Mohbad now. Because they said you gave injection, lera. She said every injection she gave to Mohbad. In fact, she said she doesn't even know who is Mohbad. She doesn't know him. She doesn't know if he's a celebrity or anything. It's after they arrested her. I mean, her mother brought her. She said it was her mother that took her willingly to the place. That was when they knew that he's a celebrity. And she didn't know that he's a celebrity. She said when she got to the place, Mohbad was very weak. She met Mohbad weak on the bed. Very weak.
Sheba, she said she met Mohbad very weak on the bed. Bed yẹn ni bàbá ti rí aṣọ ẹ̀jẹ̀. Ṣé rántí tó ní bàbá ń parọ́. Ṣé rántí pé bàbá rí aṣọ ẹ̀jẹ̀ lórí bed. What made him weak? Very weak. Yeye Maneg, expatiate, very weak. Be profusely very weak on the bed. But ìgbà tó tún máa sọ, wọ́n ní pálọ̀. Not to remove Mohbad on the bed. So orí bed yẹn, ibẹ̀ ni bàbá ti rí ẹ̀jẹ̀ táṣọ soak sínú ẹ̀. Àbí kan tí mo sọ yẹn, ẹ jẹ́ ká máa gbọ́ lọ.
She said when she met him weak, she thought to herself, the first thing she can do is to give paracetamol. When she gave paracetamol, the paracetamol she gave is water paracetamol, not intravenous injection. No. Now, remember when they said, Adura, did you see anything happen? He said there was a minor argument upstairs after they got back from Ikorodu. Minor argument upstairs was what Adura said. So that you will understand, when the boy said they fought in the car physically and all the things he was saying, when they got back home, they continued the fight. But Adura said it was a minor argument. But Adura was not in the car. Adura was in the back car, where lifestyle was. To be sincere, Adura wouldn't have even seen any fight because there was not a fight at all between Prime Boy and Mohbad. There was no fight.
Did you hear that? She confirm it. She said there was never a fight between Prime Boy and Mohbad. So Ibo is spending Tirija. Ibo lot in fear. She for glass. She confirmed it here. She said there was never a fight. So kí ni mo sọ fún yín lẹ́ẹ̀kan? So gbogbo ìjà tó sọ pé wọ́n jà ní Kòròdú. Tí a rí fídíò, tí a rí picture, Ibo lot in make it up. Why tó ṣe parọ́ mọ́ ìjà Kòròdú? Because she's confirming now that Spendy said there was not a fight. Ṣé wọ́n ti pé mo dẹ̀ sọ fún yín pé tí ìjà bá wà lóòótọ́, ó jẹ́ ká rí fídíò. I said it. I said there was not a fight. Ẹ jẹ́ ká máa gbọ́ lọ.
Spendy said it too. Now, she said Mohbad was weak when she got there. So the first thing she did was to give water paracetamol, on giving water paracetamol, as in, I don't know what they call it, oh, please, medical scholars, you know, water, paracetamol, water drinking, that's it.
Ṣẹ́gbọ́, nọ́ọ̀sì sọ pé paracetamol olómi lòun fún Mohbad. Ibo làwọn ọlọ́pàá ti rí gbogbo syringe, gbogbo orúkọ tó pè pé wọ́n fún nọ́ọ̀sì ló gún Mohbad lábẹ́rẹ́ yẹn. Ayi bá pé ọlọ́pàá lẹ́jọ́ o. Ẹ jẹ́ ká máa gbọ́ lọ.
So she said he didn't even finish drinking it. He only took a little. And when she saw he was weak, it was Wunmi that suggested to her. You understand? That she wanted to give intravenous. She only gave 2 injections. The first she gave right in front of Wunmi was anti-tetanus. In fact, Wunmi said that's how he behaves when he takes.
Okay, let me ask you a question. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n pe mọ́mí aláṣàdúrà. Má pe mọ́mí aláṣàdúrà sí. Ẹni tó sick, kò sí wound lára ẹ̀. Why give anti-tetanus? Ẹ̀yin náà sì tẹ́ ẹ wò mí ṣé bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe máa ń ṣe nìyẹn ni. Ẹni tẹ́ sọ pé kò weak. There was no sign of wound on him. And you quickly gave anti-tetanus. Ẹ jẹ́ ká pe mọ́mí aláṣàdúrà. Mo ń bọ̀. Mi mọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe máa ń ṣe Nàìjíríà, but ẹ jẹ́ kí n pe mọ́mí aláṣàdúrà. Mọ́mí aláṣàdúrà. Adébímpé, mọ́mí Adébímpé. Mo ń pọ̀. Ẹ jẹ́ Ọlọ́run jẹ́ kó gbé phone. Yeah. Ẹni tí ẹ rí sign ni pé ó ní egbò lára. Kí ló fún ní anti-tetanus fún? Ẹ jẹ́ Ọlọ́run jẹ́ kí mọ́mí gbé phone.
Hello, my darling sister.
Hello, mommy. Eka Soma, God bless you, ma. Emma Binu, sorry to disturb you, ma. Mommy, quick question. Mo play koko mi báyìí. Ikoko wa Shebo, awo de sitting dancing line la ṣe pè yín ma. Mommy, wọ́n nígbà tí nurse dodo Mohbad. Wọ́n ní Mohbad weak gan.
Okay.
Wọ́n lọ fún ní paracetamol olómi.
Okay.
Ó tún wá fún ní anti-tetanus injection. Mommy ẹjọ́, kí ni reason tó fi máa fún yàn ní anti-tetanus and tó weak? Ẹ bá wa ṣàlàyé ma mi fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ sí ilé ma.
Okay. Ẹni tó bá fẹ́ fún ní anti-tetanus injection, that means pé ó ní egbò.
Mommy ẹ bá mi gbóhùn sókè. Mommy ẹ gbẹ́nu sí mic.
Okay, mo ń bọ̀ jẹ́ kí n gbé bébì mi fún yàn kí n lè gbẹ́nu sí mic dáadáa.
Ẹ ṣé mommy mi. Àgbáyé adalẹ̀.
Àmín. So, jẹ́ ń gbọ́ mi báyìí.
À ń gbọ́ yín mommy mi, mami.
Ẹni tí wọ́n bá fẹ́ fún ní anti-tetanus injection, ó láti ní egbò. Ó láti ní wound kan, bóyá ó ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ sí ní ọjọ́ yẹn ni o, tàbí ó ti ṣẹlẹ̀ sí níbi irú àná tàbí ìjẹta tó jẹ́ pé wọn ò fẹ́ kí tetanus wọbẹ̀. Tetanus yẹn jẹ́ is a virus tó máa ń tètè pààyàn, like ó wà deadly gan. Torí ibùdó aláboyún bá bímọ, wọ́n á fún ní Nàìjíríà, but wọ́n ń lò ní UK mọ́, wọ́n ti bá àná ẹ̀. Wọn kì í fún wa ní tetanus injection mọ́ ní UK, but ní Nàìjíríà kó tó bímọ wọ́n á fún ní tetanus injection torí pé èèyàn lè ní wound around the perineal area ni wọ́n á tún fún yàn tí yàn bá bímọ tún. So ẹni tó bá légbò ló máa ń fún ní anti-tetanus injection. That means pé bóyá Mohbad légbò kan ní ara ló ṣe fẹ́ fún ní anti-tetanus injection.
Ẹ ṣé màmí.
But wọ́n láti prescribe ẹ̀ ní nurse ò kì í tẹ̀lé kó fún yàn. Doctor ló máa sọ pé kí nurse kó fún yàn. Nurse kankan ò láṣẹ ní abẹ́ òfin all over the world láti fún yàn ní any injection unless it's prescribed by the doctor. Even the COVID injection tí gbogbo wa ń gbà, the doctor ló máa prescribe ẹ̀. Wọ́n máa sọ fún yín pé ẹ wá gba COVID injection yín ni o. Doctor ti rí pé ẹ ti díù ló máa ní pé kẹ́ wá gbà. Nurse kankan ò lè jí kó sọ pé kẹ́ wá gbà.
Ẹ ṣé mọ́mí. Ẹ ṣé ma. Thank you so much ma. God bless you ma. We appreciate you ma. Yes ma. Ṣé gbogbo yín gbọ́? Why did the nurse give anti-tetanus injection? Tí Mohbad ò bá ní egbò. Ẹ jẹ́ ká máa gbọ́ lọ. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń wò mí, ojú yín ò ní fọ́, orí yín ò ní dàrú, etí yín ò ní di. Àbí kan tí mo sọ yìí, ẹ jẹ́ ká máa gbọ́ lọ. Mo ń bọ̀. Yeah.
he reacts. Because the moment she gave that intravenous injection of anti-tetanus, he threw up. Paracetamol syrup, oral, yeah. She said with water that he couldn't even take it. That he even spoke. I said, but weak. He said it weakly. She you know that he spoke in Yoruba to her. He spoke when she got there, but he was weak on the bed. So she said she gave the injection. When she gave the intravenous injection of anti-tetanus, the next thing, he threw up. When he threw up, he had goose pimples, that you could see the goose pimples. And he was so weak. And that was the first thing.
Only tetanus injection should be given to somebody with a metal wound. Nails, with a metal wound, like scissors, abi obe. Only to ba ni wound scissors, abi obe. No man funny anti-tetanus. Now, ewa sọ fún mi, eba mi pe Feyisara àti Ashana, they should make it make sense. Why giving Mohbad anti-tetanus? Tí ó bá ní wound obe, abi scissors. Kí no fi gún Mohbad, ta ló gún Mohbad, ṣọ́wọ́ lé gún ni, ṣáṣànà ló gún ni, àní a máa débẹ̀.
She gave. So when she gave that, Wunmi then said, that's how he behaves. She now went, brought water, cold water, and poured it on him. On pouring the cold water, she now thought to Ovi that she was not saying, no, me she said she was telling Wunmi, no, don't pour water, stop pouring cold water on him. She was then saying, Wunmi said, no, bo she ma she niyen. So she then decided that
bo she ma she niyen. Baba Mohbad dá jẹ́ ká pè wọ́n, ṣé àbíkú ọmọ ló bí ni? Because Ashana sọ pé bó ṣe máa ń ṣe nìyẹn. Ìgbésẹ̀ wo l'Ashana ti gbé? Ó fẹ́ ọkọ dákúdájí according to you, Ashana. Wọ́n dá omi sí lórí, ó ní bó ṣe máa ń ṣe nìyẹn. Ó ro ọjọ́ kan pé ọmọ yìí lè sùn kó má jí mọ́. Ó ní bó ṣe máa ń ṣe nìyẹn. So ó ti ń gbèrò okú ẹ̀ tipẹ́. Ó ti ń gbàdúrà ọjọ́ kan tó máa sùn tí ò ní jí mọ́. Ó ní bó ṣe máa ń ṣe nìyẹn. Ìgbà tó mọ̀ pé bó ṣe máa ń ṣe nìyẹn, kí ló pe nọ́ọ̀sì fún? Make it make sense. Ẹ̀yin aládùúgbò kà mo bá sọ̀rọ̀. Ó ní bó ṣe máa ń ṣe nìyẹn. Mo sọ fún yín pé there was no nurse. Feyisara àgbésùn ni, Ashana ni, iṣẹ́ ló ń gbé Lẹ́kí. Wọ́n kàn jẹ́ kó wọlé wá ni. Ó ní bó ṣe máa ń ṣe nìyẹn. Kí ló dé tó ṣe wá pe nurse? Ìgbà tó mọ̀ pé bó ṣe máa ń ṣe nìyẹn tí ò dẹ̀ ní wound. Ẹ máa gbọ́ mi o. Ó sọ pé kò ní wound, wọn gún lọ́bẹ. Wọn gún ní scissors. Ó ní bó ṣe máa ń ṣe nìyẹn. Kí ló pe nọ́ọ̀sì fún? Ìgbà tó mọ̀ pé bó ṣe máa ń ṣe nìyẹn. Ìgbà bó ṣe máa ń ṣe nìyẹn, Ashana. Báwo ló ṣe máa ń deal pẹ̀lú ẹ̀? Ó mọ̀ pé nọ́ọ̀sì ń jọ yẹn. Ìtorí pé ó ti gún pa. Òun ẹ̀ tó bá ti sí lórí. Ẹ̀wọ̀n nǹkan tó máa fi cover up. Ẹ̀wọ̀n gún pa tán. Tó bá yẹ pé kú dáadáa ni Mohbad kú. Kí ló dé dẹ̀ ṣe fídíò? Mohbad is dead. Mohbad is dead. Ẹ gbé sínú mọ́tò. The fact pé ó parọ́ pé mọ́tò neighbor lẹ fi gbé lọ. Neighbor confirm pé mọ́tò Mohbad lẹ fi gbé Mohbad kúrò nínú ilé yẹn. Irọ́ ti pọ̀ jù. Irọ́ ti pọ̀ jù. Láì fọ̀tá pé ó jẹ́ kó gbogbo yín sẹ́wọ̀n ni. Ẹ jẹ́ ká máa gbọ́ lọ.
That even Mohbad said, wọ́n ní kò yé má dá mi lé mi lórí mọ́ now. How did
Proper trial. Thank you. Trial.
Was weak. So that weakness is all what she said, and she's of the belief that she was set up. Those were her words. They set me up. I don't know why she feels so. Maybe if she's given an opportunity that they cross-examine her, she will spill more, because what I wanted to understand by speaking to her was why did she meet Mohbad in the house alive? You understand? But did she ever administer any drug or injection? Because we've been hearing, not said I never gave any drug. But the truth is, the drug that they mentioned police mentioned that was administered by her were like 3 or 4. She said just the ones she mentioned, these ones I've mentioned, are the ones she said she gave. She mentioned their names, so I can't remember. I'm not in medical field. Maybe others wrote it. Me, I can't remember. As a matter of fact, see, when I was speaking to them, you can see I just jotted SUV.
Shetiri, me if fi video yẹn wọ̀nyí, if I show you, ó lè lọ claim copyright kan mú video wálẹ̀. Ó tiẹ̀ tún mú jọ́tà tó jọ́tì àwọn nǹkan tó sọ sí, ó ti fi wọ́n sìn. Shetiri, and Spending want to tell me this is all makeup. Spending, make it make sense. So if the nurse can say that she was set up, that means wọ́n pa Mohbad ni. Get why it's not ṣe máa tẹnumọ́ pé wọ́n set wọn up tí ó bá ṣe pé wọ́n pa Mohbad. Nǹkan tó mú nurse tó ń tẹnumọ́ pé wọ́n set wọn up ni. So wọ́n pa Mohbad ni ló ṣe ń tẹnumọ́ wọ́n set me up, wọ́n set me up. Spending, make it make sense. Ó ti jot àwọn nǹkan kan síbí. And Spending, you are telling me, oh, bá wọn sọ gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ yìí, ibo ló ti make it up.
I see my point. I was talking and in fact, if you see how I was doing it, I was just taking my own point, the one that really I felt I needed to know. And I needed to come tell us that this is where this situation is. You can see that the story, the only thing that is different in everybody's testimony now is that Prime Boy, who was held in custody, said he is not the one that hurt Mohbad at any point. In fact, he didn't see blood, there was no fight, there was nothing like that. Meanwhile, Wunmi said Prime Boy is the one that fought Mohbad. Spending said nothing like that. You know, I asked a question at
Secretary said, and I quote, only Mohbad died in the house. Wo bó ṣe ń ranjú tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn jọ yẹn. Ó nínú ilé ni Mohbad kú sí. Meanwhile, ẹ má gbàgbé pé Àṣànà ti sọ fún wa pé ìgbà tó ń gbé lọ sí hospital ló kú. Ṣé rántí? But Secretary sọ́njọ́ yẹn pé inú ilé ló kú sí. Tí kámẹ́rà bá wà, ṣé kámẹ́rà tọ̀nù sínú ilé ni? Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ nínú ilé? Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ lórí bẹ́ẹ̀dì tẹ́jẹ̀ wà? Tó wá sọ pé ṣé kámẹ́rà máa rí inú ilé ni? Ìta ni kámẹ́rà máa wò. Kámẹ́rà ò lè tọ̀nù sínú ilé. Kí ló mì pẹ̀lú gbogbo nǹkan tó sọ yẹn? Kò sí nǹkan tí Secretary ò lè ṣe fowó, ẹ gbàgbé ẹ̀. Kò sí nǹkan tí Secretary ò lè ṣe fowó. Tẹ́ni bàjẹ́ ò kàn wọ́n, kò kúkú ń ṣọmọ wọn. Wọ́n lẹ́ni tó kú ti kú. Àwọn ìyá àti bàbá ẹni tí wọ́n gbé. Tẹ́ni bàjẹ́ ò kàn Secretary, because Secretary said, and I quote, ó nínú ilé ni Mohbad kú sí. Tí kámẹ́rà bá wà, ṣé kámẹ́rà face inú ilé ni tẹ́ fi mọ̀ bí tó kú sí? Ẹjọ́ ń bẹ lọ́hùn. Ẹ jẹ́ ká máa gbọ́ lọ.
one point. Where was Liam in all this? Where? They never mentioned Liam Spending to us at any point. After all, he is the eyewitness. He is the eyewitness from Ikorodu. Come, go back. But we didn't hear about him. He has been in custody since. Locked there. He was the one carrying Liam.
Spending agbomojo.
Why haven't they mentioned Spending all this while? In fact, I didn't even know. I only thought he involved in...
Ṣé dẹ̀ rántí? Ṣé rántí gbogbo ìgbà t'Àṣànà ń sọ̀rọ̀ lóòótọ́? She never mentioned Spending. She excluded Spending. Later, ó dàbí ìgbà tí Prime Boy wá sọ̀rọ̀ la gbọ́ pé Spending wà nínú mọ́tò. Ṣé rántí? When she even spoke at the inquest, the first time she spoke, Mummy Àṣànà, she excluded Spending. She never mentioned Spending. Why is she protecting Spending? Why is Spending not talking? Eba Ọlọ́run bẹ̀. Mo sọ fún yín pé gbogbo bí tí bàbá yìí ń dé ló ń ba ọwọ́ èèyàn kan níbẹ̀. Ọlọ́run adájọ́. Ẹ jẹ́ ká máa gbọ́ lọ.
In the medical aspect, he recommended a nurse. In fact, he said he wasn't even in the house. When they called him, he said, who followed up the nurse was DJ. that DJ was the one that followed up the nurse till the nurse got to the house. He didn't even know that they brought the nurse eventually gone, because he didn't even think the matter reached that extent. He was shocked when he heard Mohbad died. Before he could say Jack Robinson, he was in detention. And he has been in detention until today, when they granted him bail. And the bail they granted him, I won't lie to you people, there's a message that was sent to him. I won't say more. Unknown to the people that sent the message, that some of us have been able to speak to them.
Shego, only spending was granted a bail. And on the bail condition they gave him, some people sent him a message. That was the reason he was bailed. I am not going to tell you about the message. That don't send the message to spending. Also, spending. She said by the time they send a message to spending, spending it already bound sorrow. So she reason to spending fin paro. Ashiri ti tún bí báyìí. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n tún play fún yín. Ẹni sùúrù. Ẹ má gbọ́.
They set me up. I don't know why she feels so. Maybe if she's given an opportunity that they cross-examine her, she will spill more, because what I wanted to understand by speaking to her was why did she meet Mohbad in the house alive? You understand?
Exactly. This was the first problem I had with Yeye Maneg. You knew this boy told you all this, and you were still fighting him with the 2 million. Ipe koko balance wa. Ìyẹn lásán gan lè mú bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn change mind ẹ̀. Ó sọ gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ yìí fún yín. Ẹ fẹ́ lò, ẹ gba ọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́nu ẹ̀. Ẹ wá fẹ́ gba change lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. This boy told you all this. Ó dẹ̀ fẹ́ gba change GoFundMe lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. Make it make sense. Ta ni ò bá gbé gbogbo owó fún bọ̀bọ̀ yìí ká lè gba nǹkan tá fẹ́ gbà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. Nǹkan tó ń ṣe fún bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn gan tí ò bá ń ṣe àwa ta intervene. Nǹkan yẹn gan lè mú bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn kó bínú pé òun ní sọ̀rọ̀ mọ́. And she confirmed now pé àwọn kan send the text message sí bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn. Ta ló send the text message sí bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn? Ayé mà níkà o. Ẹ wá ní ẹ̀ ń gbé olórí burúkú DNA kan bọ̀. Àbáyé gbogbo yín fẹ́ bàjẹ́ àti judge. Tó bá gbé pápá lè wá sí court kan wá ṣe DNA. Kó kó ìtọ́ ẹnu ẹ̀ nínú court. Kò sí DNA. Ṣé gbọ́? Ẹ jẹ́ ká máa gbọ́ lọ.
Did she ever administer any drug or injection?
Ẹ máa gbọ́ owó máa sọ̀rọ̀ bí báyìí ní interrupt.
No said I never gave any drug. But the truth is, the drug that they mentioned, police mentioned that was administered by her, were like 3 or 4. She said the ones she mentioned, these ones I've mentioned, are the ones she said she gave. She mentioned their names, so I can't remember. I'm not in medical field. Maybe others wrote it. Me, I can't remember. As a matter of fact, see, when I was speaking to them, you can see I just jotted SUV. You can see my point. I was talking, and in fact, if you see how I was doing it, I was just taking my own point, the one that really I felt I needed to know, and I needed to come tell us that this is where this situation is. You can see that the story, the only thing that is different in everybody's testimony now is that Prime Boy, who was held in custody, said he is not the one that hurt Mohbad at any point. In fact, he didn't see blood, there was no fight, there was nothing like that. Meanwhile, Wunmi said Prime Boy is the one that fought Mohbad. Spending said nothing like that. You know, I asked a question at one point. Where was Liam in all this? Where? They never mentioned Liam Spending to us at any point. After all, he is the eyewitness. He is the eyewitness from Ikorodu. Come, go back. But we didn't hear about him. He has been in custody since locked there. He was the one carrying Liam. Why haven't they mentioned spending all this while? In fact, I didn't even know. I only thought he involved in the medical aspect. He recommended a nurse. In fact, he said he wasn't even in the house.
Emagbo.
When they called him, he said, who followed up the nurse was DJ. That DJ was the one that followed up the nurse till the nurse got to the house. He didn't even know that they brought the nurse eventually gone, because he didn't even think the matter reached that extent. He was shot when he heard Mohbad died. Before he could say Jack Robinson, he was in detention. And he has been in detention until today, when they granted him bail. And the bail they granted him, I won't lie to you people, there's a message that was sent to him. I won't say more. Unknown to the people that sent the message, that some of us have been able to speak to them, to hear some things. The message is shocking. This is bad.
Shebo, the message they sent to spending in the prison, the message is shocking. It is bad. Now, kí wá ló dé tí spending sọ pé ṣé yeye maneg ṣó tún pawọ́ ilé ìmọ̀ spending. Spending, I am bringing you up here tomorrow. You have to say all you know. Spending. Tó bá máa take gbogbo wa ká dáwó fún ẹ ká gbé kúrò Nigeria. Spending, you are going to name your price. We need to hear your truth. Ẹni yóò lè form eléyìí, ẹgbọ́n nǹkan tó sọ ni. Ẹgbọ́n nǹkan tó sọ ni. Only somebody sent Spending a message. Only the message is bad. Spending, ṣó tún pawọ́ ilé ìmọ̀ ẹni. If you didn't tell this lady that you were sent a message, or she saw that message, she will not come and talk. You cannot say gbogbo eléyìí irọ́ ni. You cannot say gbogbo eléyìí irọ́ ni. Spending. Ẹ jẹ́ ká máa gbọ́ lọ.
It is dirty, it is bad. I am scared. Ẹ̀rù bà mí.
She said the message is sent to Spending. It is dirty, it is bad. I am scared. Ẹ̀rù bà mí. Ó dẹ̀ mọ̀ gbogbo eléyìí, ó dẹ̀ dákẹ́. Ah, ayé mà níkà. Ó dẹ̀ mọ̀ gbogbo eléyìí, ó dẹ̀ dákẹ́. The same way bó ṣe ní kí Karimo náà dákẹ́ kó má sọ̀rọ̀ síta. Ìbínú ipe onínú fùfù ni Karimo bí tèmi, nìyẹn ṣe bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní sọ̀rọ̀. Ta ló send the message is Spending? Kí no test is Spending, kí no fi threaten ẹ. Ẹ jẹ́ ká máa gbọ́ lọ.
It is bad. I won't lie to you people. It is bad. Mo ń ṣẹ́nu kò ní. Tí bá ní kí n sọ̀rọ̀, mo fẹ́ balẹ̀ jẹ́ ni. But I will leave it to Aloba's family. Maybe soon they will say it to the world. And I believe all these people too, as they are with their family, they will be telling their family. Because I noticed that the day Mama Prime Boy came here, they were shouting, What is the one about? I was even very...
And she's right. Ṣé mo sọ fún yín pé mo pe Mama Prime Boy. En tí bá wọn lọ sí ọ̀dọ̀ bàbá yẹn, mo ní kó lọ sọ́dọ̀ Mama Prime Boy. Èmi bá Mama Prime Boy sọ̀rọ̀, mo ní mọ́mì kí lẹ fẹ́. Ẹ bá mi sọ̀rọ̀, ẹ̀yin sọ nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ fáwa, a máa help yín. Mama yẹn said, and I quote, wọ́n ní kí n má sọ̀rọ̀ ni. Wọ́n ní kí n má sọ̀rọ̀ ni. Òun náà ní kúdí confirm yìí. Ó nígbà táwọn pe mama yẹn kàn ṣe So somebody is behind the camera threatening all these people. Mama yẹn sọ kíní enjoy yẹn. Ó ní wọ́n ní kí n má sọ̀rọ̀ ni. Mo ní mama yẹn sọ nǹkan tẹ́ fẹ́. Ọmọ yìí kàn máa wà ní prison ni. Ó ní wọ́n ní kí n má sọ̀rọ̀ ni. Wọ́n ní, and that is what Yeye Yamaneg is concocting now. Ẹ jẹ́ ká máa gbọ́ lọ.
Irritated. That was why I told them, let your family, let this boy go and say his own truth. Be truthful. That's the only thing that can set you free. You don't have to keep secret with the dead. You know, if you were on this chat, on this particular chat, that day they brought Mama Prime, said, Just say your own truth. Be truthful. If not, I see shake like this. The woman started shouting. Shake. She was shouting like I'm illiterate. Sorry. I told her, please, madam. Lórí platform mi. Ó dàbọ̀. Kúrò níwájú mi. If not, I won't even put mouth in this dressing of fund for his bail. Me ni paro, I was irritated. How can you be advising people to say their truth? As if it concern me. As if they have sentenced as child to life imprisonment for buying mobile. You think anybody will care? You think anybody will care? Nobody will care. Nobody will care. Say your truth. You can't be keeping secrets with Mohbad. Mohbad is gone. He was trying to protect Mohbad so that his story won't be out there. You understand? Ẹni tó ṣèwájú tó tún fẹ́ ṣẹ̀yìn ni prime boy. Ó fẹ́ ṣèwájú, ó fẹ́ ṣẹ̀yìn. Meanwhile, what he threw under the bus. Just say your own side of the story. If you were on this chat that day, remember the mother was coming here to shine. Prime boss mother, mo ṣe lè wọ kúrò lórí platform mi. Joko bọ́ síwájú. When they detained that child, ó dà pé gbà yẹn ni wọ́n wá ń sọ fún wọn pé, this is where you will stay. Because the moment they heard Adura saying what he heard from Wunmi, when he said he heard, he didn't see the fight. Meanwhile, Prime Boy said no fight. Who is not lying? But the statements from them, I have up to 5-6 things said. They are allegations. They are not just stories.
Shebo, I have 5 to 6 things said. Ibo lowa, inu recording lowa, and they are now saying there is no recording. Ṣé ibo ti kó bá rẹ̀ mi báyìí. Olóhun ní nǹkan mẹ́fà márùn tí àwọn spending sọ tó jẹ́ facts. Only I have 5 to 6 things that they said that is facts. Ẹ wá sọ pé wọ́n ní voice note, wọ́n ní voice note tí wọ́n yé wọn. But ó wà okay. Àwa ò need the voice note yẹn. Ọlọ́run á jà fún wa with or without anybody's evidence. Tí Ọlọ́run bá gbé búrú díẹ̀ yọ, àṣírí á tú. Ṣé ipò confirm ẹ̀ sìn? So ibo ni voice note yẹn wà. She said I have 5 to 6 evidence. Facts. Ẹ jẹ́ ká máa gbọ́ lọ.
There are allegations that truly will back up the fight Mohbad and Wunmi had.
Ṣẹ́gbọ́.
Those things tí Mohbad ń sọ tí orí ẹ̀ fi ń ya wèrè níjọ́ yẹn ó tó bẹ́ẹ̀. The allegation, and that's the reason why Wunmi needs to go, because those are allegations. Those things are deep. Ó ti pọ̀ jù. Ó dẹ̀ pọ̀. Ó pọ̀. Ó ti pọ̀ jù. Ẹ̀rù bà mí. Ha! In fact, mo ti pẹ́ láyé, to God be the glory. Mi tún mọ̀ pé gbogbo àwọn ọmọ tàbí.
Ẹ máa gbọ́.
Ó yẹ ká máa continue. Please, mothers, take care of your sons and daughters. Me too, I'm talking to myself. What they are doing out there. Ó pọ̀ o. Ó ti pọ̀ jù o. It's too much o. Ó ti pọ̀ jù. It's time that they all go. All of them. They should go and meet the police. They need to open this case. They need to start to find people that are culpable. Some people need to go to jail. And 1 year.
Ṣẹ́gbọ́. Some people need to go to jail. Spending. Tí o bá sọ òótọ́ tó mọ̀ spending. A máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní drag ẹ. Spending. Spending. You know a lot. You know a lot, spending. Spending. Tí o bá sọ òótọ́ tó mọ̀. Ṣùgbọ́n Kudini, a lot of people needs to go to jail. Pẹ̀lú nǹkan tó ń fetí ara òun gbọ́ lálẹ́ ìjọ yẹn. Spending. We are not going to spare you. Adìyẹ lé ẹ̀gàn. Ajẹ́nu ìyà yẹn spending. Àwọn tó bá jẹ́ kó máa pọ̀ létí ẹ̀ ń sì spending tó bá ń gbọ́ mi. Ṣé mo pé mo ń wo ṣe fún ẹ látijọ́ spending. Ekunu lẹ́yìn ajenu yai. Tó bá bọ́ta, come to me. If you don't want to come to me, go to Baba's lawyer. Go and talk to them. You know a lot. Tí yeye Yamaneg if lè sọ pé àwọn tó máa lọ sẹ́wọ̀n ló pọ̀ jù. And you are telling me you have nothing. Tí yeye Yamaneg if lè sọ pé òun ní àwọn evidence bí 5 to 6 evidence. And you are telling me she's lying. Èyàn máa make gbogbo story. Almost 2.5 hour story. Èyàn máa make it up. Spending make it make sense. Daddy ti pè. Daddy ti pè. Daddy.
No.
Daddy ẹ kálẹ́ sà.
Hello.
Ẹ pẹ̀lẹ́ sà. Daddy ṣé ẹ ń wò wá?
Yes, I'm with you.
Okay, Daddy. We welcome you on board, sir. Àwọn èèyàn náà ló ní ẹ jẹ́ ká pè best caller, ẹ ká pè Daddy kan bá wa. Daddy, ẹ bá wa fi ọgbọ́n àgbáyé àti intelligent, ẹ bá wa dá sí nǹkan tí a gbọ́ tán sìn àti àwọn nǹkan tí mo sọ láti bẹ̀rẹ̀. Bọ́lọ́pàá ṣe sọ pé ọ̀rọ̀ DNA tó fẹ́ turn upside down. Ọ̀rọ̀ àwọn ọlọ́pàá tó sọ pé wọ́n fẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ prosecution tá dẹ̀ mọ́ pé rọ́ ni. Then video tí mo play sir, Daddy, ẹ jọ̀ọ́ sir. À ń gbọ́ yín sir.
Okay. Thank you, my sister.
Thank you, sir.
On the issue of DNA, I don't know if what they are looking at is secret DNA. Because this matter now, it has gone beyond the family matter. Even if it is a family matter, Baba has the right to every step to be taken on DNA. Baba is the one making a request. So there is no reason to guard Baba, shield him from any materials to be taken for DNA. It doesn't even make sense. It gives an impression that something is premeditated for a result. And what baffles me is that people who have been saying DNA is not necessary, DNA is uncalled for, DNA is an insult, are now celebrating that, oh, they are now the one requesting for DNA.
God bless you, sir.
That gives some suspicion about what is going on. But when we get to the bridge, my sister, we shall cross it. It's not something that the fact that we are moving forward, people should appreciate that.
Thank you,
At least we have now agreed to the fact that DNA is necessary on this case.
Ben, sir.
On the issue of government now waking up for prosecution, are they telling us that they have been able to, they've gotten material evidence of the cause of death? Or they have sufficient evidence to arraign any suspect that did XYZ on the issue of Mohbad's death? If, or let me use Pi because we are on TikTok and some of this, and so that they won't bring you down. On the issue of prosecution, I hope it's not just an attempt to give an impression that the matter is now in court and keep all of us at suspense, bring some distractions, at the time that we can all see that the corona is getting close to something substantial that we can rely on and not use for proper prosecution. I'm still not impressed. It's more, to me, it's more of a political statement. That's just my opinion on that.
Okay, sir.
Let me talk on the audio that you play. Something baffles me. If somebody has gotten a witness, a key witness, a witness that has given us the key to justice, why could that person who claimed to be a lawyer be reporting to the public to raise flag as if this person was reporting even to the key suspect that they should that there is fire on the mountain, they should act fast. But the step taken by this reporter, and after getting close, after establishing contact, after extracting information, the next step was that the witness was discredited. Because of GoFundMe, that's peanut. It was a deliberate attempt to discredit the witness so that the key suspect will see that, the damage has been done. We can move closer, get that information, and negotiate and create a white bet. The white bet was created so that we would think, nothing happened. And that is why spending and the yeye will still maintain some gap so that we will think they are fighting. There is nothing in between them to date. Because it was a white bat to just distract, to discredit. No? The main thing is that as a lawyer, when you have a witness, what do you do when you have a witness? The witness should be sequestered, maybe in a secret location. Now that the witness was even in police station, instead of calling a key suspect out to go and report herself, why not even ask the main witness, the principal witness, if what she has told you now has not been documented with the police? If that has been done, and the key witness has been protected, because you are protecting the witness for his testimony, you are protecting the witness for his deposition. In a case where the key witness is now being made vulnerable, is now being intimidated, is now being discredited, and what happened next? It came down to Nigeria. And after contact, what happened again? Something is not right now. Something is not right now. You establish contact, you extract information, you discredited the witness immediately. Because I was wondering, to rubbish the guy. Somebody you told us that only key witness, he has the key to everything that we have been looking for. Even if that witness, even if it is 10 million that it's going to cost us to protect that witness, if truly we are for justice, that attempt to discredit that guy, who is a witness, is uncalled for. Something is wrong. And I'm still surprised. You see something happen. When you see, people will be wondering, how come all of them confess while in custody? Do you know that the attack from Prime Boy distracted the whole plan? What is she meeting? What they agree on what the role that everybody will play? And everything was supposed to be hung on Prime Boy. Prime Boy was declared wanted. They were thinking he would be on the run. He will run. But the guy showed up and went to grant interview and was firing. So there's no how you can take only Prime Boy into custody. You have to take one or two other people with Prime Boy. When those other people were taken there, they did not know their fate again.
They started talking.
There was a gap created. Hello? There was some distance, and they were afraid in quickly reaching out to them. So I want you more faith in one. And the permutation has to change. Out of fear and uncertainty, there was need for the organization. But I want you more faith in one. That is why you will hear words like have been set up. That's why you see. That's why the way Spending spoke in custody, nobody can tell me that Spending was not recorded. Nobody can tell me that a lawyer, even if you are not a trained lawyer, will come out and say things like this without having evidences. And she was even breaking it down. I even asked questions. Hey, only I'm holding back, which means you have those facts to hear things. Those words, he said the boy knew he was going to die. Ọ̀rọ̀ tẹ́ gbọ́ tẹ́ mọ̀ pé boy yẹn ó fẹ́ kú. Ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ṣe wá di pé àgbọn kankan mọ́ sí. In fact, ó di ọmọ yẹn mú pé òun fẹ́ ṣe níṣẹ́. Why would a father want to throw his son and the wife into the lagoon? And you hear that as well. Ọwọ́ ti kan ọwọ́. Ẹ má ṣe politics o. All stations settled. No case. Amari láìpẹ́. It actually happened o. These are categorical statements. It shows that somebody heard all this. It shows that this thing is not a make-up story. He was even arguing over whether it's Third Mainland Bridge or Ebute. So how come we are no longer building on this? How come what somebody heard was not taken to the legal team to say, Emi gbọ́ ilé yìí o? How do we now protect this witness? Witness that fi gbọ́ àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ báyìí lẹ́nu ẹ̀. Le wan discredit because of 2 million naira. Why not even get a lawyer for him at that point in time? To get perfect. Hello?
Hello, Daddy. I'm going, sir. It's so, sir.
What was the right time to get him to perfect his statement? Make sure that this same witness is well protected for his testimony. Something happened. Somebody calling the king. Do you know that? Hello, my sister.
Hello, Daddy. Hey.
Am I on?
Yeah, you are on, sir. Yes.
Do you know that all the suspects in this case laterally prevent justice? All the suspects. If there is no things like there is to see some big wig behind the scene, which are the names you call out? We hear it now. Kings?
Only kings. Thank you.
We hear it now. Tẹ́símẹ́ndì ló lágbára láti lè lọ prevent justice. Ṣé prime boy ni? Ṣé Fèyí Ṣara ni? You have already told us, and you are the same person who created a significant impairment for the key witness. Pé ó lè lọ́mọ yẹn. Witness tó sọ fún yín, tó gbé fact wá fún yín. Fact tẹ́ fi mọ̀ pé politics, fact tẹ́ fi confirm pé all stations settle. Let me tell you the role that this person played in this case. It's sad. It's sad. It's like somebody who moved closer and was doing a show to raise the flag for people who would need that information, and that information was sold out. That show was an advertisement. Ẹ̀yin ò mọ nǹkan tó ń lọ nǹkan sọ́dí o. Àwa ti move closer àti gbà tá a fẹ́ gbà o. Nǹkan ti ṣẹlẹ̀ o. Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ lẹ́yìn ìgbà yẹn? Why the sudden change of steps? Why àwọn ọmọ yìí parọ́? Thank God mi ìbára wọn dárúkọ ọba. But we are hearing kings here now. What are we talking about? Who is deceiving who? My sister.
Daddy, ẹ jẹ́ má gbàgbé pé lẹ́yìn yẹn ló wá celebrate king àti ìyàwó ẹ̀ ṣe rántí tó lóun ò ṣe justice mọ́.
That's why I'm confused here. How can somebody who claim to be a lawyer? We're not talking to a novice here. When you are supposed to preserve your witness, when you are supposed to looking at how you detail and document the story of a witness, you first of all discredited that witness. You now came to Nigeria after that, and you went back, and you are now saying, in fact, èmi ni mo ń ṣe báyìí fún wọn, èmi mo ń taṣọ, èmi ni mo ń ṣe kíní kan fún wọn. Abba. Sister, gbogbo wa wọ́n ti ṣíṣọ lójú igun. Àṣírí eléyìí yóò bò. Òun náà ti sọ, ó ní wọ́n máa sọ̀rọ̀. I hope they won't continue using it to blackmail the suspect, because wọ́n ní recording gbogbo tó ṣẹlẹ̀ lọ́wọ́.
Wọ́n ní mi ìgbà pé wọ́n ní.
And calling, when you are even calling the wife, pé kó lọ report ààrẹ o. Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ ká ṣe léyàn, Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ ká ṣe kinní yàn. You were even telling us that it is not somebody who did it. You said it's not Samlarry that did it.
Oníkòṣe Samlarry. Yes.
Which means you have confirmed that. That means that you knew that somebody was not responsible, and you knew who was responsible, and you were calling the wife to go and report herself. So nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ gbọ́ yẹn tó bá tẹ̀ jẹ́ pé irọ́ ni, but why not own up to it that èmi gbọ́ o, wọ́n sọ báyìí o. You said in the vehicle ó ṣẹlẹ̀, ọmọ yẹn ń sọ̀rọ̀ bí ìgbà tó ti mọ̀ pé òun fẹ́ kú ni. Ó sọ gbogbo tó ọmọ yẹn sọ, tẹ́ ẹ gbọ́, tẹ́ ẹ dẹ̀ sọ pé it's in the stomach. You will tell us at the appropriate time. All of a sudden, anybody will record ọmọ yẹn Abba. This is sad now. And you are the first. You are always. I don't even know what to say about this. This is sad. My sister, you can continue on your show.
Daddy.
Just feel disappointed.
Daddy, what did you think about that nurse? Sheffield Pay there was a nurse. Okogbe Ashana kan wá kó wá pretend like as a nurse.
I've told you now. She nurse the need capacity. They just declare Prime Boy wanted, and Prime Boy show up. And Prime Boy was saying, "Oh, they expect me because a routine back when one man rush lọ dúró jẹ́ kó pè é bó ṣe declare wanted." Prime Boy yọjú síta ni. None of these people no ní capacity to prevent arrest. None of them who is Feishara that the court will ask to come and give testimony and will disappear, and we are not hearing anything. Yoko one day now. It's either the nurse was brought in for a purpose. Nurse ti wá rí pé àmọ̀pọ̀ máa dojú kìíní o. Can I? Lọ́wọ́ tí mo nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ní court náà, ó mọ nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ní corona náà, tó lè stand there ni. It is kán lọ court jẹ for 1 year. Tí o bá ń ṣe nurse, ibi tá a ṣe bí máa ti tú nìyẹn. Ó possible kọ́ ọmọ yẹn má jẹ nurse. Ó possible kọ́ ọmọ yẹn. They just brought in a dummy to come and fill the gap. And that's why, you see, the question that I asked Spending last time, it's like as if there was a script handed over to them. And once you ask one question, Spending will have to think and repeat, and just repeat the script. What I was asking, ṣé ìgbà tó ń jà, kí ni sitting position ẹ? Ṣáwọn èèyàn máa làjà ni? Ṣáwọn èèyàn báàkì wọn ìgbà tó ń làjà ni? Tó bá ń báàkì wọn tó ń làjà, báwo ni wọ́n tún ṣe rí sí ní ìjà tó ń jà? They were just saying they were fighting. That's the script. They were fighting. How do you know they were fighting? I know they were fighting, of course. I was in the vehicle. I could see them. How did you see them? They were fighting. I knew they were fighting. Until we asked Spending, Chenu Moto can discuss. He never expect the question. To tell sorrow, to sọ̀rọ̀ ọmọ yẹn scratch ẹ̀, to sọ̀rọ̀ to cause the scratch. because he didn't know where that question will lead to. Kò mọ bí tó fẹ́ hit fẹ́. Ibo ló fi ṣe ọwọ́ wo ṣé fíìsì ló fi hit glass ní àbí elbow? Couldn't answer it.
Kò lè answer bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Could script not call. He was just repeating the script, and it's because somebody made at the time. Gbogbo wọn ti ní arrangement tí wọn.
Daddy ẹ jẹ́ má gbàgbé pé daddy lawyer yẹn sọ pé ó ní text tán text spending nínú prison pé ó ní the text is scary, the text is kìíní kan pé òun evidence.
You see the time they went for the organization. Tí wọ́n ti rí pé prime boy ti break plan wọn. Àwọn ọmọ yẹn wọ́n ti fẹ́ they've given out all the necessary information. Àwọn ọmọ yẹn ti da everything síta. But the lawyer, the yeye in question is the one who made them vulnerable. And now they are being intimidated. So they have to go back to the old script. And everybody has a stake. The principal suspect has a stake. These guys too, who have been made vulnerable and are now being intimidated, also have their life to protect. We are in Nigeria. Even if they don't give spending 1 naira, a kàn máa mi orí ni, a kàn máa mi kanlẹ̀ ni, a bá àṣepè fún, a bá àṣe everything fún, amúkun ẹ̀wù ẹ̀wọ́. Why tó lọ expose àwọn ọmọ ọlọ́mọ? Why to expose wọn? After exposing them, you discredited them. So that if whatever is up spending, owó ló wà after nínú GoFundMe terrace. Check the same spending no matter how stand the tire. Chief Judge man hold the testimony. It gives an impression as if the guy who was after money just had 2 million. 2 million not for rubbish one. Then to fún yín add evidence. Is that the same person? In fact, under cross-examination, if they ask him, just bring in the question of GoFundMe money. Did you refund that money? There is allegation that a judge listening to that will be thinking, is this witness a credible witness or somebody to help 2 million? What's the reason for not refunding that money? Why is it that money created so much uproar and this and that? That is enough now. Discredited that guy, and the guy was just floating. It's possible that guy is not benefiting anything. It's just that his life has to be protected. The nurse that was brought in, don't be surprised. They are all belch. Wọ́n kàn jùkò fún wọn ni wọ́n fò tẹ̀lé okò ni. Àwọn náà máa protect. The only thing they will offer them is that don't worry, your life is safe here. And from the character of ọmọ tó jẹ́ pé bóyá if it is pé olóṣó nǹkan ló ń ṣe kiri kí ló ní ìyá ẹ̀ náà á ní òun fẹ́ fojú sunkún ọmọ òun náà. This is Nigeria. This is Nigeria. You will jump at anything. You will claim to know it all. You claim that you are a professional. Where is professionalism in all this? Where is your professionalism? Where is that professionalism here? You have heard all this from a witness, and you made that witness vulnerable, and you discredited that witness. And today, it's like she was talking as if.
That day, she gbogbo voice note tí mo play yẹn. Ó gbọ́ ni confidently ló fi ń sọ̀rọ̀. She's somebody tó máa wà careful tó bá ń sọ̀rọ̀. But with this voice note that play, she was talking confidently. Ó mú wọn lọ́wọ́ wọn ni.
You didn't tell us that you hear from a third party.
No.
You said you
spoke with them directly.
Then, to tell you that they need to rubbish everything, Spending will come out and tell you that she never spoke with Yeye. Spending will come and say she never spoke.
No, Spending said that, Daddy, and she never came out to confront Spending. Ibelemi suspect. She never came out. Oko sọ pé àwọn ò ní recording no. Òun ò sọ pé àwọn ní recording no. Bossman de ló sonjo yẹn tí gbogbo wa gbọ́. Bossman ni if they lie, we have recording. We have recording. Daddy, gbogbo wa parọ́ wọn náà wọ́n ní recording.
That's the clean up.
That's the clean up.
And they will still continue to be. They will still be in the forefront of the struggle. It's a poison peace strategy. It's a poison pill strategy. They will still be there. You will think they are the one oiling it. They are the clog in the wheel of the progress. You will think they are the one oiling it. Pay me. That's why somebody could say, justice.
She said it.
No, what are you talking about?
She said it.
What are you talking about now? Are you going there? Are you not mourning? Are you not mourning or mocking? Are you mocking? Now. Update on mobile is enough. Is that what you are now going to use to justify your position on any matter? The fact that we have not gotten justice? When you are fighting somebody out of anger, the only thing that you could now offer us is to say, let me use this to spy them. It's the fact that we have not gotten justice. Something is wrong now. Thank you, my sister.
Daddy, Eshe, sir. God bless you. Agbaya Dalesa, Amari Hibasa. Allah to Baba increase wisdom. Thank you so much. On behalf of my viewers, they say thank you, sir. Odaro, sir.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Bye-bye, sir. Now, Eba mi pe Ashana. She Mohbad ka lórí matrimonial bed wọn àbí kò ká. Ó dẹ̀ ṣílẹ̀kùn báyìí, bọ̀bọ́ yẹn dẹ̀ walk away. Ó dẹ̀ sọ fún Mohbad pé tóun bá gbọ́rọ̀ yẹn lẹ́nu anybody. Oníṣòrí póbìnrin lòun. Ó láyé máa bàjẹ́ bí ayé little fóṣì ni. Gbogbo yẹn dẹ̀ rántí pé ọmọ atẹrọ fọwọ́lé ni Mohbad. Ẹni tó bá ti tọ́ owó wò rí. Ó máa difficult láti padà lọ di òtòṣì. Mohbad ti tọ́ owó wò. Mohbad ti enjoy nǹkan tó ń jẹ́ life. Mohbad wan dance to a tune because kò fẹ́ padà sóko àrò ẹ̀. Ó dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé ọmọ yìí Àṣànà yìí olórí àwọn onírọ́ ni. Irọ́ kan ló máa pamọ́ tó máa ba ayé ẹ̀jẹ̀ lóòótọ́ bíi ti little fosh. Ṣùgbọ́n lọ́run tó sọ pé Mohbad sọ ẹ jẹ́ ká lọ síbẹ̀ ká lọ play ẹ̀. Tó bá pa mí ò lè pa wọn family mi. Ẹ jẹ́ ká lọ play ẹ̀ gbogbo ẹ̀ ni máa play fún yín lọ́sàn. Màá kọ́kọ́ lọ síbi tí ń bọ̀. Àkọ́kọ́ lọ síbi tí gbogbo wọn ti kọ statement. Ń bọ̀. A máa lọ síbi tí gbogbo wọn ti kọ statement ìgbà tí Mohbad kú. Ń bọ̀. Reason tá ṣe máa ń tẹnu mọ́ pé Monday ni Mohbad kú. Chat Àṣànà ní ìgbà tí Mohbad kú. Only this nigga struggle till death. Too many pains. Threatening he has always lived in fears. Continuous fights everywhere he goes to. He has never been happy for a whole day. He was called a junkie, a mad person, mental issue, so the public would have another view about him. He is dead. At least you all won. Take your trophy. You all made me a widow at 24. Ọlọ́run ìdájọ́ rẹ̀ dà. Adájọ́ fún ìyá ẹ̀ Jùmọ̀kẹ́ olórí burúkú. Ṣé gbọ́? Ẹ bá mi máa di ibi tó sọ yìí mú o. Ó ní this nigga níbi tó kórìíra Mohbad dé. Ṣé wọ́n pé nigga ló pe Mohbad until ìgbà tí VDM ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ correct ẹ̀. Ipò ọkọ tó ń gbáyà lé ẹ. Ọkọ tó sọ pé ó nífẹ̀ẹ́ sí ń bọ̀. Sorry. Ń bọ̀. Ṣé rántí? Ó sọ pé ọkọ tó ń gbáyà lé ẹ. Ọkọ tó sọ pé ó nífẹ̀ẹ́ sí ó wá ń pè ní nigga. Ẹgbọ́n ọkọ tó sọ ń bí. He has always lived with fears. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin alálùbáríkà married women tẹ́ ń wò mí lẹ́yìn. Ẹ̀yin alálùbáríkà obìnrin tí ìgbéyàwó yín dùn tẹ́ ń jẹ́ pẹ̀lú right cutleries. Ó rí pé ọkọ ẹ ṣé ń gbọ́ mi. Ó rí pé ojoojúmọ́ lọ́kọ ẹ ń dé tó ń live in fear. Eré wo ló sá àsobìnrin alálùbáríkà? Ẹ gbàgbé pé wọ́n bímọ fúnra wọn bó tẹ̀ jẹ́ pé bàbá lọ lò ọmọ àlè ni. Igbo kan nífẹ̀ẹ́ bọ̀bọ́ yẹn as girlfriend and boyfriend. Eré wo ló sá láti protect ẹ̀? Èmi ti rí àwọn ìyàwó. Ìwọ ọkùnrin tí obìnrin wá ń bá tí ọkọ ẹ wá ń bá lójoojúmọ́ nulẹ̀ pé àyà mi ń jà wọ́n nà mí níta ẹ bá wá bí Àṣànà eré wo ló sá ń bọ̀ hold on. Ẹ bá mi bí Àṣànà ipe eré wo ló sá láti protect bàbá ọmọ ẹ̀. Ẹ máa gbọ́ o, ẹ máa gbọ́ nǹkan tó sọ. Only nothing makes him happy no more, even after seeing his baby. Even after seeing his baby, he became more worried. Ọmọ tó fi lù lórí. Baby táwọn ọmọ bí tẹ gbé placenta sí. Àṣé notice ni ó ti pẹ́ tó ti ń lẹ pápá lolo mọ́ Mohbad lórí. Òun náà ló mọ́ wọn lára dórí Instagram sí. Tó bá ti gbọ́ wọn yẹn sí ẹ gbọ́. Father figure. Wọ́n ṣá ń lẹ mọ́ lórí. Wọ́n lẹ ó ti ṣí. Ẹ jẹ́ ká máa sọ lọ. He's now a family man. He doesn't want anything to happen to us. Ìwọ àti tani happen to us. Small yash dey shake you. Obìnrin tí ò lè protect ọkọ ẹ̀. Tó sọ pé ọ̀nà lójoojúmọ́ wọ́n fẹ́ pa. Ó wá ní kò fẹ́ yẹ kí nǹkan kan ṣẹlẹ̀ sí. Àbí wèrè lélẹ̀. Ó máa ń dáná ara ẹ̀dùn ṣá. Pẹ̀lú iṣẹ́ ọmọ Ghana tó wá ń gbọ́n ní Birmingham. Ó fẹ́ rí ọmọ yẹn ṣá. Ó ti fi ẹlẹ̀ pátápátá. Ṣé bóun ló mú ẹdún? Òun ló mú ẹdún bú ẹ̀. Ẹ jẹ́ ká máa kà lọ. I was supposed to collect my baby's passport yesterday so we could process our traveling. He always said to me, Àṣànà, please go for my baby's sake. Kò lè lọ. Ó ní Mohbad máa sọ fún òun pé kóun travel ìtorí sake ọmọ òun. Kò lè lọ ìtorí Mohbad wọ́kọ́ ló lọ́bọ́. Now, ṣé ti rí pé Àṣànà ó confirm wípé passport wọ́n ti lọ gba passport.
Àràbà TV, ojú wa tó lé, ojú wa tó kó.